Judge, this is the case of not man enough.
In this case, the plaintiff has a list of things she wants her man to do. The defendant says he's already doing them. I have to decide which one of them has it right.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Rashia Douglas and Demont Kirksey. The two of you have been together for 3 years, engaged for 1, but you're here because you're not quite sure if you're going to make it through. Ms. Douglas, you would like to receive $1,200 for the down payment on a vehicle, and we will talk about that momentarily. But before we do, Ms. Douglas, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your relationship and why we're here in divorce court today?
Okay, Your Honor, we're here today because I love Demont. Yes, I do. But here it is. I'm a strong woman, and I need an even stronger man to handle all of this.
All of that.
All of this. And, you know, I need a real alpha man. You know, if I'm stronger, I need somebody 10 times stronger, and I'm not ashamed to admit that. Now, when we first started, Demont was that alpha man, that sexy,
Well, what constitutes alpha man? What was he doing that made him an alpha?
You know, Your Honor, I have a list.
Okay.
So, I need someone strong, confident, assertive, and what I mean, just know when to take the lead and how to do it. So yeah, I don't think it's too much to ask.
Strong, confident, assertive, selfless, a man who knows how to balance home and work life.
Absolutely.
Where does he fail?
All of it. Now in the beginning, in the beginning, let me tell you, when we first met, Demont, after dating and talking on the phone and video chatting for about 3 months, Demont confidently asked me to go to Vegas with them. Now, I was taken aback a little bit because we didn't know each other like that, but I took a chance, and best decision I ever made. He wined, he dined. We had a nice, you know, suite. It was sexy, intimate, but not too much. You know, we didn't engage in any type of sexual activity, but it was definitely a vibe I had never felt before. Now, you fast forward to now, and we could just speak about my engagement. You know, it was cute. A family member told me before he did that we were about to get engaged. He let the person see the ring. And unfortunately, they told me about it immediately thereafter. So once he found out that I knew about it.
It's a pretty ring.
Yes, he even upgraded me since then.
Oh, okay.
So, once he found
looking
out,
pretty good, I'm just saying, but go ahead.
Okay, so, you know, once he found out that I knew, I came home from school, and, you know, he was like, yeah, so I know you know. And he got down on his knee, and he gave me his whole spiel and said, well, you marry me. He gave me a kiss on the lips, I accepted, and he went to work. The biggest thing right now is just he just lacked romance. And for me, it's like I put that plus on in the relationship, and I don't think it's too much to ask for that in return. His birthday, since it started there, it's always been a thing. So whether I have funds or not, or I make it special. So this past birthday, he wasn't expecting anything. I didn't want to do much, but me being me, I went ahead on and put together something. So Valentine's Day was following up. So
is that the birthday you put together?
Yes, he wasn't expecting that. So my daughter and I made it special. He came in from work, and he saw his gifts, and we made his favorite dinner. So I'm just knowing Valentine's Day is coming up. Since you know where we're lacking in a relationship, I'm expecting him to really woo me. Your Honor, it was cute. I got hot wings and gifts. You know, I like to eat. I can't say. So it's like, thank you, you know, but.
Hot wings and gifts?
Yeah.
Did you like the gifts?
Yes.
He's still looking pretty good. I'm still looking.
Thank you. Thank you.
What he's done wrong?
Okay, well, on top of lacking romance, I think he's not the most financially responsible person. He makes decisions that isn't beneficial for us, and yeah.
Give me an example. And then, Mr. Kirksey, I promise I'll let you say something.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, there's an instance where we needed a vehicle, and I was in school. I used my refund check to put the down payment on. It's for our family. We all need it. Demont was on the back end, supposed to handle the payments thereafter and get the car paid off. Fast forward, I wake up in the middle of the night. The car is being repossessed. I had no knowledge of him not paying the bill. So this is what I mean about not being assertive, not handling business, not just being that alpha male, you know? If I took care of it on the front end, why didn't you handle it on the back?
On the back end. That's the first thing I could ask him about. The rest of it looked good. Mr. Kirksey, why don't you tell me what happened with the vehicle and why it does not say that you're not.
All right, so let's get to the actual truth of the story. The deal was, yes, she did use her refund from her school for $1,200 for the down payment.
Right.
That is correct. But the actual truth is, the deal was between me and one of my colleagues, one of my friends, someone I knew for a little while, so we had a connection, right? He sells cars. He actually put us in a car before we gave him any type of payment. Now, he gave us the option to keep the car or get the other vehicle that was previously talked about. So we switch over. I, working job here, job there, trying to make ends meet.
But basically what you're telling me is you were working through a deal temporarily in one car, putting money on another car, and something fell through at some point.
Get to the point. He made agreements and he didn't pay it off. He had us paying stupid tax. Stupid tax. You know, we're paying bills, but we're not paying them on time. It just wasn't enough money. On top of that, Your Honor, call me crazy. I go through his phone, and I just so happen to check his Cash App because I'm trying to figure out what's going on with these funds.
It was $2 for some chicken for a meeting.
I saw that he had sent multiple female co-workers money. Now, grant you, it was only $2 here, $5 there. Those $2 and those $5 were mine.
I understand, Mr. Kirksey, that she went on a cruise with an ex. Can you tell me about that? Did you do that?
I did. This was super early in our situationship because it was not a relationship at that time.
So you don't think you were together at the time this happened? Was this before or after Vegas?
This was after Vegas.
It was after Vegas.
She said she was going on a family vacation. She was going back to go pick up her mom, dad, sister, because she was a flight attendant at the time, so she had the benefits.
Right.
Later come out on the social media site, pictures of her and one of her exes. And family
Your Honor, if I may.
Did you do that?
I did. This was super early in our situationship because it was not a relationship at that time.
So you don't think you were together at the time this happened? Was this before or after Vegas?
This was after Vegas.
It was after Vegas. Was it before or after him moving to Memphis?
Definitely before.
Before the move to
We're
Memphis.
talking about 2 years before. We were not, it was a gray area at that time, and it's solely because of the same reasons we're here. I was waiting to see more from the
Keep in mind, this is the person said there's no gray area. It's either black or white.
Now, since he got here, it's been no gray area.
It's been the way
But mainly because of the same reasons we're here today, he wasn't really, I guess to say it, he wasn't hitting my checklist. So, you know, I'm not about to.
And I hear you about that checklist. I just don't feel you. Because, you know, it looks like, just from where I stand, you want him to do the storefront flash dance thing. You cool, you wanted balloons for the birthday. You know, what was cool was the Vegas and the trip and the bling. He got you a ring, then he got you an upgrade. Then, you know, you worried about, you know, the streamers and the birthday party. You like show love. And maybe the show love that you're looking for is not what's economically available right now. Tell me where I'm wrong. I have you as a woman who wants show love.
I can't call it show love. I want 100% plus on because that's what I'm putting into my relationship. I'm taking care of home. I'm going above and beyond. And I just want that to be reciprocated. I'm not asking for more than I'm giving. And I don't...
Well, what are you asking for?
What I'm asking for, just to be a man of your word, you know, like I said, if you say you're going to do this, do that.
Give me examples of things he said he wasn't going to do. That is not that common.
Okay, so we're still speaking about romance. We're here, Your Honor.
Yes.
That's a big thing for me. I like dates. I like to get up, get sexy, you know. I want that from my man. Do you think he had anything planned for us? Absolutely not. It was, what you want to eat? You want wings? No, I don't want wings. So,
that's your go-to thing, is the wings.
Can I please let me check? All right.
Mr. Kirksey, please respond.
All right, so she is very picky about what she wants to eat. So I always ask now, instead of, okay, well, we're just gonna go here. I don't really want this.
I don't like that.
I don't want this. Let's go somewhere else. Okay, so what do you want? You pick. I can't pick if you constantly
planning it.
So I can plan something you don't want it.
I'll
then
go
what
with
do we
the
go
flow
from there?
because I'll be proud.
You'll go with the flow.
Your
But, okay,
Honor.
so.
But does he make recommendations and then I'm not feeling it?
I can't say ever so often, and I'll give you an example. Like I said, Demont can want things this way, that way. So I'm just being modest right now. I have my list of soda. So does he. So if I'm hitting all the things on your checklist, you should be too. Now, you don't want to take me on dates, but the moment that I want to do something by myself, I get all sexy at home, put the girls up, go out. Oh, Demont goes into full harassment mode. You're checking the phone. You want to know who I'm going with. Is somebody going to be there, who I'm meeting with? If you were doing that for me, you wouldn't have no
have to be asking. Mr. Kirksey, what do you have to say about that, sir?
One day I come home from work. She said, hey, it's a condom missing. You know anything about that? I was like, no, I don't. I don't even know where the box of condom is. So she's like, well, you're lying to me. You're doing something. You at the airport. You do this, you do that. I was like, no, I don't. Well, the only time she does want to go out like this is when she gets an attitude or she gets aggravated by something. Mm-hmm. That's it.
So you think there's going to be some revenge action going on?
Pretty much.
She's going out to
Mm-hmm, because she says little sneaky things.
And I know that's true because you smiling like it's true.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm gonna say this, she tries to get me caught in the act of something that I've never done. I don't cheat. So let me tell you about this. We had a miscarriage one time. It put us in a dark, deep place, as it would anybody else. So we decided to go buy condoms just to prevent this from happening for a while.
Right.
But we never opened the box. We never used it. We put it up top of the closet somewhere. I don't know. I forgot the place. Mm-hmm. One day I come home from work. She said, hey, it's a condom missing. You know anything about that? I was like, no, I don't. I don't even know where the box of the condom is. So she was like, well, you're lying to me. You're doing something. You at the airport. You do this, you do that. I was like, no, I don't. I don't cheat. I don't go outside of this relationship, period. That's not something I do. So, thank you.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
Later on down the line, a couple of months later, she does this thing, especially if she's in the wrong. She said, well, I have a confession to make. Like, so what is it now? Remember that time I told you that was condom missing? Thought you were doing something? Truth was, I threw it away. I hid it. Just to see if you were doing something.
Just to start some stuff.
Yeah.
Now, Ms. Douglas, did you do that? Yep, you did.
Yes, I did. This was not to start stuff. This was, again, in an ugly phase of our relationship where the monies wasn't adding up. You're still at this job that I don't understand why, and it was a lot of suspect.
Why did you have a problem with his gig? It just wasn't making enough money?
It wasn't making enough money. So on top of that, you're been, one minute you say you're not cool with the female, workers up there. And I have no problem with that if I would have known. It's almost like he's hiding it. So on top of coming home late, on top of putting in hours, and it's not even sufficient, why are you still there? So during that time, I was 100% sure that Demont had other stuff going on. So I wanted to pick his brain. So I was hoping to push his back against the wall and he confessed to something. But I was happy that he didn't.
He didn't. But,
no.
but you knew he didn't do anything at all.
I was hoping that he would tell me something.
So, Your Honor, I worked at the airport long nights.
Right.
Didn't pay much, so I worked overtime a lot to make ends meet.
Right.
To get trips. We had flight benefits.
Right.
Something we started on. So it was going back to the norms.
Right.
So we just fly around, do whatever. She wants to think that I'm messing around at work. She went through a cash app or something like that. It's something like that. $2 for chicken. Somebody wanted. $2 for chicken. But
hang on, let him finish.
But someone else needed $2 in cash, right? A female, so to say, like I said, I don't do anything. She wants to say that I do, but it was $2. And she said, well, I don't want to go upstairs and buy high-priced food or high-priced snacks, which is understandable. If it was a male, she wouldn't have any problem with it. It's just that it's a female that was asking for it.
8 quarters to a woman, and it was too much.
Y'all co-workers. Why you never bring up the conversations you have with women? Why is it something that you just have to hide?
So I have to tell you every day, okay, well, I gave somebody change for $1.
No, that's not what I'm saying. But if I can be transparent about my work life and what's going on, I kind of expect it in return.
let's say Nick and I walking down the street, and he wants to hop into the 7-Eleven or something and get something. He don't have any cash on him. I got $2. I give Nick $2. I got to go home and tell Big E?
No, you don't.
So
He's a dude. I gave him money. I got to go report?
No, no.
Why does he have to report? Oh, but I see. You don't want that $1,200, do you?
No.
You want this guy. But you just want him to roll like George Clooney or something.
Yep.
You want him to flash and fan and carry on. You want romance, balloons, rings, and blingy things, right?
Something like that.
You got that, you confused. You said to me that what you wanted was, and I underlined it, I want to have real counseling session to figure things out and see things from eye to eye before moving forward with the wedding.
Mm-hmm.
What you need to do pre-wedding is not have some great engagement. You don't have to have a wonderful moment that is full of fancy and flourish. He probably was trying to do that. Somebody gave him up. He said, well, you know, so I'm gonna drop to my knees right now. My husband gave me my engagement ring during an argument. He said, and I bought this for you and everything. That's how it happened. This is 32 years ago. The thing is, you got to do the right thing. It's about talking, communication, what you want out of life, what you want, what makes you happy. She's a flashy chick.
Mm-hmm.
I think what she would take is a lot of little love and kindness, little cards, texts, things like that. I think that would be enough for her.
Okay.
And I think that sometimes men overlook the simple things, thinking that only the blingy things count. Mm-hmm. And I don't want you to be in that position, because I think you personally are fabulous.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, fabulous.
Thank you.
I want you to know that you got fabulous over here. You need to take whatever list you got over there that you gave to the people and just tear it up. Just tear it up. A little more soft, light love and a little more room for a man who's doing the best that he can. He's working hard. He's coming home. He's not cheating. He loves you. He buys you wings.
That's her favorite food, by the way.
Learn to enjoy what you got until before you figure out it'll fly away. There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered.
Thank you.
Judge, this is the case of what women want.
I have a case here in which a woman has a whole lot of exes. That's not the problem. The woman also has 5 kids with the exes. That's not the problem. The problem is the woman likes women.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Jonathan Banks and LaTanya Brickell. The two of you have been together for 2 years, engaged for 1. You have no children together. And Mr. Banks, you're not quite sure what's going on, so you've come to talk to me. You want, however, $300 if this relationship's in for a tire that she punctured. So before we get to that, I'm going to start with you, Mr. Banks. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your relationship and why we're here today?
All right. Hello, Your Honor.
Hello.
I'm here because I'm in love with this beautiful young lady. We're also engaged, as you know. But the problem is that I'm in love with her, but she's also in love with women. I know a lot of you may seem that there's not a problem with her being in love with other women, but to me it is.
Yes, I do love women.
Hang on, let him finish.
To me, it is. It is because this is not LaTanya. LaTanya is masculine when it comes to women. And that actually fears me. It scares me at some point in time. For example, Your Honor, we can actually be out.
Right.
We can be out at the mall, and sometimes it makes me feel like I'm with my homeboy. She'll tap me, be like, hey, babe, do you see the lady with the, excuse my language, but hey, babe, do you see the lady with the fat ass? I'm a guy. I notice it. I'm just trying to respect you. I'm trying to respect you being your fiance and not be observing other women around you.
Yeah, I understand what he's saying.
Right.
Yes, I am very attracted to. I'm sexually attracted to women. I don't date them.
But you
I like
don't have to be.
all kinds of women.
You don't have to be.
I've been liking women since I was 8 years old. I'm 28. So
this is all the man that she needs, Your Honor.
This is 20 years of me liking women, but I choose to be with him. If I want to,
Let me inquire. You've always liked women.
Yes.
But you've never dated women.
No.
You like him.
I love him.
You love him.
Yes.
Are you attracted to him?
Your Honor.
I'm sexually attracted to him, and I'm emotionally attracted to him. I'm not physically attracted, but I'm sexually attracted to women.
I'm confused.
Your Honor,
But
it got to the point, Your Honor.
Mr. Banks, go ahead.
It got to the point, Your Honor, I had to make her throw away her
That's more than I needed to know.
I apologize, Your Honor, but it's facts, Your Honor.
But at what point during your relationship or before your relationship did you find out she was so attracted to women?
In the beginning of the relationship.
Not actually in the full beginning of the relationship. She told me that she liked women, but I didn't know it was so strong and so aggressive towards women, Your Honor.
Right.
That's the problem. That's my issue. I don't mind her actually being out with women.
Right.
I like women.
Right.
I actually engaged in a conversation with another woman for a threesome because that's something she wanted.
Right.
She wanted, so I tried to engage in with her. I found the lady.
He can't
Just for her.
Not for me.
You've been a good man.
Your Honor.
Nice boyfriend. Yeah,
You see how emotional he is about that, and you think he can mentally handle a threesome? He already think I'm gonna leave him for a woman. If we have a threesome, oh man, who knows what happened?
Your Honor, I can't help it if I don't know if I'm gonna have LaTanya or Leonard.
Hey, Leonard gonna put it down regardless.
I don't have a problem with putting it down either, Your Honor. Ask her.
Make sure that he can put it down along with Leonard.
Your Honor, it got to a point where she asked me one weekend to go out, Your Honor.
Yeah.
I said, okay, that's fine.
All right.
Which at some points in time, I don't like for her to go out because at that point, it leaves me with all the kids. I don't mind it, but she went out. She came home to me, correct. We enjoyed ourselves once she got there.
Right.
That was fine. But the next day, Your Honor, we're in the room cleaning up. Why did I find the dress with something all over the front by her belly button and also down here in her private area?
I don't know where that come from.
Same story I got, Your Honor.
It's the truth.
Same story I got. She didn't know where to come from.
Do you think that you would like to see women start dating women before you make a decision?
No, I know I don't want to be with a woman. They're too needy.
But you're
They're too needy.
I'm a woman. I'm needy. I don't want to be with somebody else that's needy.
As needy as you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So emotionally you find women off-putting, but sexually you find them alluring.
They're beautiful creatures.
Is he the first guy that you found yourself sexually attracted to?
No. I have 5 kids with 3 different men.
Yeah, you don't have any problem with the sex part at all.
No, I don't.
I don't have a problem with the sex parts if you engage with me.
Right.
But, Your Honor, I don't know if she want to have sex with other women with me or without me. That's my concern. Hopefully you can find the answer because I don't ask her. I can't get an answer from her.
I mean, yes,
No,
without
Your Honor?
him, but I don't do it. Because I love him. I'm not going to go out and do him like that.
Right.
I respect our relationship. I love him. I don't want to be with nobody else but him. But I can't help that I'm sexually attracted to women.
More than just women,
looking
Your Honor.
at
She have a
women.
lot of friends, and they're gorgeous. They're fine.
Fine.
If I say something about it, it's a problem. But if she engaged in a conversation of how fine they are, we can talk about it.
So you got
And what one is-
looking women friends?
That's double
Because
standard,
he
Your
takes
Honor.
it too far. He takes it too far.
If Leonard take it far, how can I do it?
He'll sit there and he'll be like, dang, baby, ooh.
But Your Honor, that's
I would love to see you and her have sex. I'm like, what? No, that's not how that goes. I initiate it, then you follow through. You don't start it.
Oh, sir, there are rules to this thing.
Rules to this.
rules that I was unaware of.
Rules that he is aware of, because I made sure I laid him down.
She never told you what the rules were?
This is my first time hearing those rules, Your Honor.
Let's try to figure out what they are together. How about that? You and
Okay,
me.
you can ask.
You and me.
Find them out.
Now, Ms. Brickle, tell me, what are the extra woman rules as far as you know? I mean,
Your
what
Honor.
are the requirements? I mean, let me ask you this first. Can he have a threesome?
Yes, he can, if he can handle it mentally.
Well, let's see what's on your mental right now.
What makes you determine whether or not he's mentally prepared?
I love her relative, Your Honor, but they are around all the time. I don't know if they wake
I love
up
my
with us,
family.
go
Hang
to
on.
sleep with us, or not, but they're around all the time constantly. And they're always eating my snacks. Your Honor, Your Honor, it's ridiculous.
He's already an emotional man, and he already afraid that I'm gonna leave him for another woman. So why put me in a room with another woman?
To stoke the fear that he already has that you might actually walk off with a woman.
So I don't even
But, Your
cross
Honor,
those,
if you're
I don't cross
constantly
those
talking
lines.
about
You hush.
women,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
even
give her
cross
what you
those
need.
lines with him.
I gotcha. So there are no rules, there's just no threesomes.
There's no threesome. I don't want to be shared, and I don't want to share him.
Ooh, that was right from her heart. Did you hear that?
Yes, Your
Did you
Honor.
hear her voice break?
I did. I hear her, Your Honor. I know Latanya, and
See,
I know
you know my
Leonard.
name.
He got the name wrong.
You don't even know who I am. Hey,
It's hard to know who you is sometimes. I never know who she is at some point in time, so it's hard.
1 minute I'm Latanya, 1 minute I'm Latoya. I don't know who I am.
I got you. Well, let me ask you this. You say that her relatives are too involved in come over too much, too involved. Tell me what's going on with that.
I love her relative, Your Honor, but they are around all the time. I don't know if they wake
love
up
my
with us,
family.
go
Hang
to
on.
sleep with us, or not, but they're around all the time constantly. And they're always eating my snacks. Your Honor, Your Honor, it's ridiculous. I have my snacks in the bedroom.
Snacks.
Right.
Never open. But when I get home from work, my mixed peanuts are open, my juice is gone out of the refrigerator. I didn't get an apology.
No.
I don't know anything about it. I didn't
No.
even get a replacement.
No.
Did somebody in your family eat his mixed nuts and juice?
Yes, that did happen.
Not only mine, but the kids' stuff too.
Well, I know who it was, but he's a little confused.
So it was just a mistake.
Yeah, you know, but he did apologize.
Did he apologize?
Multiple times, but it's multiple mistakes.
So he keeps going back and eating more of your snacks.
Of course, Your Honor.
Ain't happy.
And then, Your Honor, we're engaged. We're looking for a place.
Yes.
The family member actually wants to move in with us. You have a place to stay that
Why
you're
would
living
you come
in.
at your place?
But your family is well taken care of where they're at. You don't have to move into our spot. I'm trying to raise a family also.
Okay.
And that's with her.
Speaking of which, you were raising a lot of kids that aren't yours.
ma'am.
There are 5 of them.
Sometimes
From
6.
1 month to 12, sometimes 6. I don't even know how that happened.
No.
Your Honor, I can work all day. Come home, house is in a mess sometimes, dishes, no food, but you running around with the kids, playing. So that's another kid, Your Honor.
So what would you think that she doesn't discipline her children? She lets them run wild? What is your
Your
concern in that regard?
At some points in time, she don't have strict discipline with the kids.
He don't even
For
have
example,
his kids.
Hang on.
For example, Your Honor, I have 2. One time we had the child that actually, I don't have a problem with you walking, but you walked across a major highway. But I also went and told the mom that I gave you permission to do it. Never.
So one of her kids walked across a major highway
To go
and
to a
said
store.
you said it was okay.
Said that I said it was okay. No discipline, Your Honor. I was waiting for her to actually discipline the child for
I
actually
checked him.
lying on me.
I checked him.
It's no
How did
check.
you check him?
I told him, don't do that. That's not what you do.
He walked across a highway. You should have been a little more excited than that.
The other example, Your Honor, we have another one. Came up with a song. It had a nice ring to it, but the word was all off. I'll sing it for you. Jonathan is a bad dad. Jonathan is a bad dad, but I can't understand how I'm such a bad father when I'm actually helping raise you. So I can't grasp that. But then,
to him about
Your Honor,
what a bad dad he is?
No, laughed and said just being a child.
Was just being a child.
Was goofing around?
I think so.
You think so?
I really do. I honestly think that all my children do love him. And at that point in time, he had just gotten on to said something to so yeah, started singing the song.
You say you're concerned when she goes out without you. What do you think is going on when she goes out without you?
Yeah, she basically told you that she's in love with females also.
I didn't say I'm in love with females.
Well,
I said I'm in love
females.
with having sex with them. There's a
That's the same. So that's my concern, Your Honor. If we're married, Your Honor, and we're living together with 5 kids, you're gonna see who's a bad dad if I'm taking care of you from now until you grow older, until you get older. I don't think you can be so much of a bad dad if you're doing that.
Well, I don't think he's a bad dad, and I never said he was a bad dad. So
But do you support him in his dad role?
I do when I feel like the punishment should match the crime. And I feel like he don't. I feel like he don't understand because he don't have any children.
Yeah.
He's
got 5. So they're just not his,
and
but
2
then he's
called me
got
daddy,
5.
Your Honor.
Huh?
2 called me daddy.
Is that true?
Yes.
Let me ask you this. You say you're concerned when she goes out without you. What do you think is going on when she goes out without you?
Your Honor, she basically told you that she's in love with females also.
I didn't say I'm in love with females.
Well,
I said I'm
like
in love with
females.
having sex with them. There's a
That's the same. So that's my concern, Your Honor. If I'm not there, who?
I'm not emotionally attached to them.
But you're sexually
I
attached to them.
can't help that. But I haven't been with no woman since I've been with you.
How could I know?
And I've had plenty of
I know?
opportunities.
See? So you see my reason for being here, Your Honor. I don't know which way to go.
I'm the way to go.
Can you ask her if she's so sexually attracted to females, why can't we have a threesome together?
I have answered
I could
that.
ask her, but I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. She's gonna tell me that she doesn't think you can hang. She's gonna tell me that you're not emotionally capable of engaging in that kind of activity without losing your mind in her direction about seeing her with another woman. Did I get it right?
Yes, you got it.
If Leonard don't show up, Your Honor, there would not
Leonard
be a
coming
problem.
out. I ain't nothing I can do about that.
There would not be a problem if I don't
Leonard
see
is
Leonard.
coming. I don't care what name
It's
you
a
put
hard
on it.
thing to contain in that kind of circumstances because it's Leonard who likes the women to begin with.
I don't get this when we go out.
What do you get when you go out with her?
Basketball shorts, T-shirt, sometime a fitted cap.
Is that your normal attire?
Yes, I'm comfortable. You take me out, I'll dress like this if you take me out somewhere. Take me out.
Yeah, this is the first time
So
I
are
see her
you
with
saying
makeup
that he
on.
doesn't take you out anywhere that warrants getting dressed up?
No.
Is that true, Mr.
That's
Banks?
false, Your Honor.
Oh,
That's
my
Your Honor.
gosh.
Your
Where
Honor.
do you
Ask
take
her-
me
ask
for me
her-
to put on some heels, for me to put on a skirt, for me to put on makeup, for me to do my hair all extra? I want to be extra. I want to do all that.
Okay,
but take me somewhere where we do
I
all
don't take
that.
you anywhere?
Applebee's.
I love Applebee's. Great spot.
I do too.
Great spot.
Man.
The neighborhood great.
I like
Great
it.
spot.
I don't knock it. I like Applebee's. 2 for $20 me all
Great
day.
spot. Your Honor.
But don't sit there and make it seem like you be taking me
To someplace fancy where you have to
It
put on
don't
heels and
matter.
a
She
dress.
can wear heels to Applebee's. How many people you done seen at Applebee's with heels on?
You two love each other, don't you?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
love him.
I just don't know where to
He's charming as all get out.
I know.
I enjoy him all the way over here. And you love him to death because I can see it in your face.
That's my fat, short, black little dude.
Oh, man.
I think that's one of the best comments I've heard all week. He's my black, what?
short, fat little dude.
My black, short, fat little dude. And she loves it. You know, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings, Mr. Banks. I'm
sorry. It didn't hurt me. It just caught me off guard because I didn't know she was going to actually say that. I done heard it before, but I didn't know she was going to
pull it out now.
Exactly.
There's a lot to say.
At home, I say the same thing.
It was a lot to own.
But that's at home.
It's mine.
We're not home.
How did she puncture your tire? Please tell me about that.
If I'm so insecure, why did you go through my phone and see a message from somebody that I was helping, but had relationship with them years ago? You contacted me because we had the same job at some point in time. So you was asking me for information. I gave you the information. Luckily, you got the job off of it, but she seen the message, overreacted, and cut my tire.
Did you do that?
Yes.
What did the message say?
The message, it was just for help. But my point was, my thing was, you used to sleep with her.
Years ago.
It don't matter, because I used to sleep with people years ago, but if I come in contact with them, you got a big problem about it, what you doing talking to them. Exactly. I can't even talk to my kid's dad without him feeling some type of way.
If it's about the kids, I don't have a problem with it.
It's about the kids. It's just the fact that it's another man, period.
I got you. Listen, I think you two wonderful people. I think you're a good dude. I think you love her. I think you love her kids. I think you're a strong father figure. I applaud you for that. I enjoyed you here today. Mrs. Brinkle, you know, be cool, be right, because you got a good brother here.
I know.
And you love him. Your little dark, fat, chocolate.
Don't forget short. She didn't mention that one.
Short, whatever. Yeah, but good love is a good thing. And now I'm going to say goodbye. There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered.
Judge, this is the case of like a virgin.
This is a couple I thought I would never see in divorce court. Are you ready? He wants to get married, and she won't commit. If that's not new, I don't know what is.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Emily Crotel and Bradley Hodge. The two of you have been together for 2 years. You have no children together, though you have several children from previous marriages. Your relationship is at a crossroads. I will just put that there. And Ms. Crotel, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your relationship and why you're here to see me today?
Yes, I came on this show because I'm 29 and I'm a virgin still, and I'm Catholic, so that's like my belief, and it's something that I can't change and I won't change, but every day.
Tell it, sister.
I know. So, and every single day, I'm like, what the heck? Why do I feel pressured every day?
How about a little change?
Never. No change at all, because...
Do you feel pressured by him?
Yeah, all the time. And
give me the nature of the pressure.
Okay, so sometimes I should probably be better, because I put myself in situations where, you know, we might be alone a lot at a house, and then I get, like, excited. And then I'm like, no, I don't want to do this. But then I'm like, okay, I'm going to break up with you today. And then I'm
Yeah, but this is like 3 times a day. It's like lunch, breakfast, dinner.
Yes.
So it's like, you know.
Yeah, but
all day, all
that
night.
doesn't. But I don't understand. Maybe I want to know if it's really like, oh, babe, like, you're so good, you know, oh, it's in the moment? Or is he just manipulating me?
You're scaring me to death, Ms. Crowell. I don't know what's going on here. Let me talk to Mr. Hodge for a second. I'll get back to you.
Okay.
Mr. Hodge.
Yes.
Tell me what your understanding is about what she wants in a relationship and why it is you two are at a crossroads.
I think she likes me, possibly loves me, but what she really wants is to be a star, which she is. So she is, a, you know, sounds like Janis Joplin, she's a star, blah, blah, blah. But she doesn't know if she really wants to commit to a long-term relationship, which I've committed 1.5 years of celibacy, which is, for a man, I think might be impossible. I'm the Guinness World Records, I don't know. The point is that, you know, I'm being patient with the breakup.
Oh, you are?
You know, I think I'm being patient, you know.
Well, not
now,
really.
I do want to say that there is a disparity in age. You are 51 and you are 29.
Correct.
So there is some disparity in age.
Okay, and he lied about that.
Did he really?
Yes, he said he was 40, and then he said, no, I'm 40.
That's a big ish.
Yeah.
Well, 45-ish.
He said, I'm 40. Then he said, I mean 40, like we're driving to Kentucky.
Yeah, but she didn't ask till like after like 2 weeks. 2 weeks, she's like,
and I was like, oh, and the cop came up, you know, and then
how did the police get involved?
Because
well, they
he
kind
was
of asked.
speeding.
Well, they asked if she was my daughter.
Yeah,
and I said, well, of course not.
Right.
And I know that people say, you know, oh, you look really young for me, right? And that is kind of weird, you know, at Six Flags when people are like, is that girl kissing her dad? That's like, that's really weird. But it's okay, because I do like you, but this one thing is like so important to me, and if it ever is going to be compromised, it seems like it's always being compromised. And so I need to really
I gave her an
know.
engagement ring.
Right.
All right? So I gave her an engagement ring, promise ring, you know, yada, yada, yada. And I'm like, hey, I love you. You're the one. I wait 1.5 years for whatever we're waiting for. I'll wait 1,000 years for it. But then she gives you the ring back in a week.
No.
Saying, oh, no.
Do you want to marry him? Do you think he's your forever dude?
Yes.
I think that I don't know what to do.
No, but not what you know what to do, not what's right, what your parents want. What do you feel like? Yeah, this is the guy or not?
You know what? It's weird because I think it's like this in me. I don't know. I just love him.
Yeah.
I love him.
But what?
I don't know.
She would like to know.
I know.
The audience would like to know.
Okay, I do feel like I still have to be on my own sometimes, a lot of the time, to get things done that I need to get done, especially with my career and everything like that.
Give me an example of how you think being with him impedes on your progress.
This is the problem, Your Honor. She is an attention hack.
Yeah, well let her finish. Let her finish. How does he impede on your your journey?
Okay, time. It's like, whoa, what's up today? What's, you know, not today, every hour. It's like, hey, honey, hey, but not really honey, because he doesn't call me that. But he's like, hey, I love you. What are you doing? But then I'm like, oh, man, I need to get stuff done. And then we're at the movies 3 days in a row. And I don't know what to do.
Well, you know, she is an actress. I make movies.
Right.
So she's a starlet. So, you know, I kind of like to keep her around a lot and watch movies with her.
Right. Out. You know, at the club alone, by myself.
You like to hang out and be single.
Your Honor, she dances till 4 in the morning, maybe 5, doing headstands. She can't do backflips anymore. It's like Coyote Ugly, 24/7. It's a 24 vortex.
What do you mean? That's my favorite thing. Actually, I'm going to do it over here.
Don't you do it. Emily, don't you do it. Stay on national TV.
This is what I do. This is what I do.
Your Honor.
Like, how many people?
Your Honor.
Just me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right, Ms. Crowell, come back. Settle down. Now, Mr. Hodge, this is who she is.
24/7, like it or not.
Right? But I'm saying to you, this is who she is. Do you want this, or do you want something that looks like this that is altered to fit your life?
Well, I want your version.
No! Say what you want to me.
My version?
I don't know, because...
What's my version?
No, I think the ideal version is to tone it down a little bit. Like, an example, we went to the wedding. We went to a wedding, okay? We're at the wedding. Okay, it's someone else's time. to enjoy their marriage, you know, slow dance, sing, dance, you know. Well, she gets a little disrespectful. She kind of grabs the mic from the bride. Yes, they're dancing. Now, it's funny, she knew the bride and starts singing her own songs. Then caresses the band to hit a beat that matches her song.
Okay. The whole wedding party was like, hey, hey.
Grodel, Miss Grodel, put yourself together, put yourself together.
So I'm just trying to see, one, is she really a virgin? You know, that's kind of like, you know.
Is
you
that
walk on water
important?
too? No, it's not this important. Just, you know, I didn't want to be like the last, you know, guy to find out. So, sure enough, she is a virgin.
I am.
Which is probably even scarier.
Yeah, no.
At that point, you're like, oh, eggshells, you know, what can I do, what can I do? It's just sometimes you need to tone it down.
Right.
What is that? Sometimes you need to tone it down. Okay,
you know, just
Dad.
a little, yeah.
Like, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, what the heck? What is this thing with your eyebrows? Do you know? It's like, sometimes you need to tone it down. It's like,
I think it's more like, no, don't do that. I'm totally embarrassed.
You're...
Oh, wait, I'm leaving town. We're sticking, leaving you behind because you're embarrassing. That's what's the problem.
No.
You're
Am I
totally
embarrassing?
Well, Miss Grodel.
Sorry.
You say that he's incredibly jealous. Why don't you tell me about
Okay,
that?
so one time we were in Chicago.
Right?
Okay, maybe there were some cool people on the dance floor.
Maybe.
And this one particular person, maybe a male person, was dancing.
Right.
So I'm on the dance floor. It's not even long, maybe like 3-minute song, right? We're like, hey. And then all of a sudden it's like, you know, come here, like, let's go.
Right.
And it's like, man,
well,
I can't even
the thing is, she flirts with everybody at the
She flirts with everybody?
Everybody. Women too.
I find that believable. I mean, I find that believable.
I kind of do too.
All right, I'm glad
You say that you've caught him going through your phone several times.
Have.
What's that all about?
What is that about? Okay.
Shall we ask him?
Shall we ask him?
Mr. Hodge, what's that about?
Well, I didn't know if I was her 9th or 10th boyfriend at the time when I first started dating her, because it was very...
A year later.
Well, not a year later, like 3 months.
Like,
So
anyway.
So I'm just trying to see, one, is she really a virgin? You know, that's kind of like, you know...
Is
you
that
walk on water
important?
too? No, it's not this important. Just, you know, I didn't want to be like the last, you know, guy to find out. So, sure enough, she is a virgin.
I am.
Which is probably even scarier.
Yeah,
Because at that point, you're like, eggshells, you know, what can I do, what can I do? Never with a virgin.
That is hard, I guess. But,
Yeah.
the thing that's weird...
Take your clothes off. No, can't, not till 2050. So that's what I'm like looking at.
But what is this?
Dear Jesus.
Okay, we're sleeping last night.
What?
That is important. See?
I know.
And so maybe I'm just confused because you seem so beautiful sometimes.
Thank you.
And then sometimes at night you're like, take off your clothes.
Well, that's the other me.
See,
lives
what
in
is
a
that?
cave.
You can't have two yous.
Yeah, I can't.
Is what I'm saying, Judge.
Well, she's awful pretty and charming, so, you know.
Judge, help.
What do you want?
I need to help because I'm not good at confrontation at all. And
well, what do you want me to confront him about?
I guess whether I need to go or not, whether I can...
Miss Grodel, let me say this to you. Miss Grodel, let me say this to you. Woo-hoo.
Sorry.
When are you going to commit to the relationship? You say you want to marry me. I say yes.
Mr.
You
Hodge,
say you don't?
let me say this to you. A woman who doesn't want to commit, set her free. You don't need a man's permission for nothing. You don't need to confront him. You don't need to persuade him. You don't have to do nothing. He's a stranger to you. Till you're married. Now, I make adjustments for my husband of 30 years because we're in it to win it and we're committed to each other and he spent his life with me. But this dude has not done that yet. and you're not there. So you don't have to please him. You don't have to give him what he needs and give him what he wants because you're not there yet. I think you're a wonderful dude. I got nothing against you.
Thank you.
This is just my I was going to say 10 cents, but I'm going to say $20 million opinion about how women need to view themselves as individuals unto themselves. You're not either a virgin or not a virgin. You're not defined by whether a man has entered you or not. You are defined by what you think, what your mind is about your spirit, your soul. If you've decided not to share your body with them, you don't ever have to do it. Ever, ever, ever. And you never have to tell anybody what your sexual status is. It's nobody's business who's been in there or not. Nobody's.
Yeah.
Nobody's.
That's amazing. I needed to hear that so much.
Sorry, I know I'm working at cross purposes to you, but that's what I truly, if she was my daughter, that's what I would tell her about being a woman, is it's not defined by your relationship to any given man or if a man has touched you or not. That's
we're not here about her virginity. That's not the biggest issue. The issue is commitment. You know, one, she's on, next day she's been, next day she's not committed. And that's the reason we're here, is to say, when are you going to commit to the relationship? You say you want to marry me, I say yes.
Mr.
You
Howard,
say you don't?
let me say this to you. A woman who doesn't want to commit, set her free. And I'll tell you why. We women are hard on locking a dude down. I get women in here all the time. Judge Lynn, if you could just get me a ring. He's cheating on me. He won't work. He plays video game. But Lord, Judge Lynn, if you could just get me a ring. Women are silly with it. And you don't want to push a woman into a commitment if that's not where she is. You know what I'm saying? And she's not sure she can be pure crotal attached to you. Yeah. And there's a whole lot of crotal going on over there.
Lots of crotal.
And I respect your ability to hang in there because there's a lot. I mean, I've only been out here 15 minutes. I'm looking to go home right now. I respect your thing. And not only that, my man, I respect the fact that you respected the fact that she didn't want to have sex with you. I think you could have got her drunk. You could have pushed. You could have, you know, all this, you know, the whole bunch of stuff dudes can do to get it. Hey, you didn't do it. And I respect that about you.
Thank you.
And you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're a great dude. I'm going to tell you something, though. When you leave here, our inbox is going to fill up. And it's going to be a bunch of women saying, if she don't want to give it to him, I will. I'm telling you that. I'm just telling you. That's not a warning. What I said to you still stands. Now, you guys said you were in here fighting over some stuff, but y'all ain't interested in your stuff, are you? You know,
the
stuff.
Artwork? Yeah, that I painted a little bit.
No, I think that's just...
well, you're not leaving that man. You're not. You wouldn't be this agonized over all... Ooh, that's beautiful. Did you do that?
Yes.
That's gorgeous.
Thanks. I didn't know what you were looking at. Yeah.
That's absolutely beautiful. Did you give those to him?
Yes, I did.
Yeah,
they're at his house.
Oh, man, you're talented.
Thank you.
Very, very
Piggy
talented.
and the Jets. That was that one. Because it's Elton John's.
But you're not going nowhere. You like him.
I know.
You're just not sure. You don't have to make a decision.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got guys in here drag women around for 10 years.
What?
I'm not suggesting that, because I like you.
Yo, you did 15 at a year and a half.
Right, you know, but...
Is it fear of loss, or is it real? That's...
You know, when you're ready, you're ready. It won't be a struggle when you're ready.
You know what I mean?
It won't be a struggle when you're ready. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You know, 27, 29 years, I met this dude.
Wow.
I never dated a guy more than 9 months.
Me
but when
either.
I met the one that I got now, it was like, oh, there he is.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You'll know when you know.
You know when
You'll
you
be
know.
ready, and it might be him.
Did you
it's just
know?
that you're not not ready.
Yeah. Were you like that at first, and then you?
What do you mean? Like what?
Like, no, I mean.
Did you do headstands?
No.
When you saw your husband, did you do headstands?
I did a headstand in the family room last week.
Well, there you go.
That's amazing. I wrote your
Handstands, cartwheels, still do them. Here's what I have to say to you. Dating is when you overlook a woman's weird. Marriage is when you ride her weird with her. You gotta decide if you wanna ride her weird. The dude I got rides my weird with me. I do handstands, cartwheels, talk to myself. He walks through the room, don't even notice. So what you have to decide is, can you ride her weird just like it is? Not dialed back, not tamped down, not made a little less weird, but can you ride it the way it is? I wish you both luck, and you'll know when you'll know you're a good dude. Until then, this matter is adjourned.
Can this work? I mean, Judge Lynn had a lot to say today. What's your take on it?
You know what?
I think she had a lot of good advice, but
I did too.
it's a work in motion.
And you're willing to wait this out?
Yeah, I've been on the ride for a year and a half. I mean, I could wait a little longer.
Buckled up, right?
I'm buckled up sometimes. Sometimes I'm buckled up.
Judge, this is the case of cheating husband.
I've got a couple here today that seem to have it together. They both have jobs, they've been together for a while, but something just isn't going right. Let's see if we can figure out what it is.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Corey Umbles and Shanice Umbles. Mr. and Mrs. Umbles, you have been together for 7 years, married for the last 4, and you have 1 child together. But you do not want to be together anymore. You both have claims filed against each other, and I will get to that momentarily. But before I do, Mr. Umbles, let me start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your relationship and what brought us here today?
So from the beginning, she knew I was a very sexually driven person. And she knew after we had the baby, my needs weren't being met, so I began to seek sex outside of the marriage.
Now, when did you have a baby before or after you got married?
After.
After you got married, you say not enough sex after that happened.
Not enough, not at all.
Did you guys have a conversation or two about that?
Yes, we did. When she was 7 months pregnant, roundabout, I had reached out to an ex, and she was in a different state. We had went through counseling because of that, and I explained to her, my sex drive is really high. I like to have sex very, very often. In the beginning, it was that way. We were having sex 2-3 times a day, every single day. It kind of dwindled down to maybe, once a day. Then it was like maybe 3 times a week.
I got you. So, my question was, you have no clue, right?
No, what's up?
I asked you a question that you were supposed to be answering. And you don't even remember that I asked the question.
No, what's up?
Yeah. The question was, did you have a conversation about the lack of sex when you started to have concerns?
Yes, well, actually, yes, we did. I conveyed to her, hey, when you reject me sexually, it makes me feel some type of way. That's why we went to counseling for that. Having that discussion about, our sexuality, how often, and different things like that.
And what happened as a function thereof?
It was met with anger, attitude, like, well, I just had a baby, or while she was pregnant, it was, I'm moody, I'm this, I'm tired, etc. And I'm like, well, you just can lay there, if that's the case, like, let's handle business, like, because she knew, like, my sex drive was really, really high. We discussed it, we had multiple conversations about it.
Okay. Ms. Umbles, is that an accurate reflection of the things that occurred?
Sorta. Like, we did go to counseling, we had a conversation, but I felt like I was pregnant. I had a miscarriage right before that, so I wanted to do any and everything that I could to, like, stay healthy, to make sure that, nothing was going wrong. So when he told me that, it didn't come off as, when you don't have sex with me, I'm gonna have sex with somebody else. Because if it would have came off like that, then I would have said like, okay, well, I'm not gonna lose my man for that. So
she'll say that, but we had that discussion as well. Like
about if you don't have sex with me, whether or not you're sick, whether or not you have. Hey, I'm talking.
I'm sorry.
If you don't have sex with me, whether or not you're sick, whether or not you've just had a miscarriage, whether or not you're currently pregnant, whether or not you're tired, whether or not you're upset, not happy, unfulfilled, if you don't have sex with me, I'm going elsewhere. You had that conversation.
Yeah, because we discussed how I lust after other women. She knew from I have another son by a different woman. She knew what that situation was. I was repeatedly cheating on her as well.
What if she got sick? What if you were with a woman, she got sick, had shingles, and for a month she couldn't have sex? Would you cheat on her?
No, that's different. So when there were medical concerns, like when she had the miscarriage and different things like that, I'm understanding in that. It's not that you're tired or you just can't do it. So that's my understanding.
So you're understanding about that. It's just when she's physically capable and unwilling.
Right, when it's just an excuse.
Is that accurate?
Come on now. Like.
Kind of. I mean, I had just had a baby. I was working full-time, long hours. So if I knew that if I didn't have sex with him, that he would be upset. So I would try to, like, maybe get up. He had to be at work at 6. I would try to get up 5 in the morning, try to, you know, make sure that we have sex then. Or, you know, when he comes home. But a lot of the times, because he was, cheating, when he comes home, it was strictly the video game. We'll talk for a little bit. In between, in between the video game, we'll talk for a little bit, and then that was it. So,
no.
What did you do to potentially increase the sex you got when you weren't getting enough? What did you do?
Like as far as with her?
Yeah.
It was an ongoing conversation. Like it was a topic of discussion that we constantly talked about. Rejecting sex. What are the reasons why?
No, but what did you do?
Oh, anything that she asked. She would say that I wasn't doing this or I wasn't doing that, but I always was getting her little gifts. We're going on vacations. Let's go to Seattle for the weekend. Let's go to Vegas. Let's go do these type of things to try to keep that romance sparked.
Yeah, but I would rather not have none of that and him be faithful to me than go on trips and
yeah, and a tired woman don't want to go on a trip because she's usually in charge of all of the doings. So what she wants is a little romance at home, kindness, take care of the baby, you know, when she's exhausted, that kind of thing. And it might help.
I worked 2 jobs. I would come home and have my son all day long, all the time. Even when he first was born, I worked overnight and would come home to our baby all day long, working 10, 12 hours at night.
I was trying to help you, sister, over there.
All day.
You got to answer for all of it.
I had to go to work as well. So yes, he would come home from work, and we didn't have a babysitter at that time. But as soon as he told me, look, I can't do this, I don't want to be with him all day, I started looking for a babysitter, and I got him in babysitting. You know, I got him to a babysitter.
Right.
So then when I go to work, I dropped him off, so he had all day to sleep or do whatever he needed to do.
I got you. Did that happen?
That was at the end. That was, 6 months after I've been coming home and.
So you cheated.
With 20.
With one woman, with a lot of women.
With 27 women.
With 27 women. Lord have mercy, let's hear about this sin.
Okay, but so I'm not a sex addict. I don't want to say that. It's more about that first experience with a woman. When a woman experiences me for the first time and her reaction, that's more what I'm addicted to than.
So you're about the conquest.
Yeah.
During a year, 27 different women.
About a year. So
multiple times.
We were getting new phones at the time. And I was transferring her data from the old phone to the new phone.
Right.
And I just so happened to come across this text message of her with this guy. So I asked her, hey, what's up with this or whatever, and she brushed, it just was flirting.
Was this before the 27 women or during?
This was like during that period.
During the 27 women.
During
she
that
had
period.
the nerve. Lord have mercy, let's hear about this sin.
Okay, but so I'm not a sex addict. I don't want to say that. it's more about that first experience with a woman. When a woman experiences me for the first time and her reaction, that's more what I'm addicted to than.
So you're about the conquest.
Yeah.
You're about the conquest. So you found a message in her phone sometime during the course of this 27-woman expedition you were on.
Yeah, but.
And what happened in the, what did the messages say?
It was just like, I don't want to do this anymore, or, you know, I'm sorry, etc. It was just a few little messages. It wasn't an entire thread. It was a screenshot of I don't want to do this anymore, etc. So I asked her, you know, hey, what's up with this? Because at the time, I hadn't came clean about the cheating.
Right.
It just was, that was in the middle of it.
It was on the down low.
Yeah, it was on the down. She would suspect, but it's cheat till you get caught.
I would ask him every single day, what's up with you? What's going on? Like, you come home, you're not the same person. What is going on? And it's nothing. I'm tired. I'm working long hours.
So you were cheating and lying.
Yeah.
And then you found a screenshot that said, I don't want to do this anymore. You asked her about it. What did she tell you?
She told me, oh, we just was flirting. It was harmless. Just, you know, something to do while she was at work, et cetera, et cetera. Just little stuff like that. But I kind of had this weird feeling like there's more to that story. Like, tell me what's going on. Tell me what's going on.
Okay, so what did you ultimately find out?
That her and the guy had slept together.
Okay. Did you sleep with this other guy? Y'all are just cold. Y'all just wrong. Y'all gonna applaud that.
Yes,
Lord
I
have
did.
mercy. Ms. Umbles,
you
tell me what happened.
It started off because I knew something was going on with him. The way he was coming home, it was just, you know, I got nothing. I would ask him, like, do you even like me anymore? Do you want to be with me? Like, what is it? I don't feel loved. I don't feel nothing, no emotion, no affection, no nothing. So then I started, you know, venting to this guy, and
one thing led to another.
It happened, and so, but I felt like, you know, it was more on his side, like he pressured it a little more, but, you know, it happened.
Yeah, it happened.
And so when he asked me about it, I lied, because he asked me, and it was like, I was gonna tell him, I just needed to figure out how I was gonna tell him.
Right.
So then when he put me on the spot, I didn't know, so I lied about it, I did, and I lied for a while. And you know, he was...
So when you found out about this guy, did you come clean about the other women?
It's different when you're caught. She never would have known. I'm serious. I mean, I'm just being honest. She never would have caught me. It never would have, she never would have known. In the midst of her lying about it, I came clean with the woman that I was seeing at the time and let her know, hey, you know, I've been seeing this other woman, gave her the details of that, thinking that would kind of push her to open up more about it. But she still was lying, still was saying, oh, it wasn't nothing, it was this, it was that. So then I was at work one day and I called her and said, hey, when I get home, I need to talk to you. I don't want to tell you through text message or on the phone or anything like that. I need to come and talk to you. And all day she's, what is it? What is it? I'm coming to your job. What is it? What is it? What is it? Then when we got home, I let her know, hey, it wasn't just her. It was her and 21 other women.
At that time, it was 21. But I was angry because when he told me, he didn't tell me that, and he dragged me through it before he told me about the first person. I had to apologize to him daily. There were certain things that he wanted me to tell him daily.
Did you do all that?
Yeah, I did.
Knowing that you had been sleeping around and lying to her for months, you were going to torture her about the one little small sin she committed?
Yeah, but like I said, I was trying to pull it out of her.
I understand why. I understand.
And I wasn't caught. It was a difference when it's different when you're caught. She never would have known. I'm serious. I mean, I'm just being honest. She never would have caught me. It never would have, she never would have known.
Only
I could have continued that saying like, I never did anything. She never would have known.
So as long as she had continued to lie to you successfully, it would have been fine. And you're fine in doing what you're doing because you're cheating and lying successfily. No, and only until you cheat and get caught are you obligated to tell her the truth.
No, I don't.
But she knew.
I knew, and I didn't have any proof because he's very, very, very sneaky.
But she knew. You were caught, you just didn't know it. She didn't have proof. She knew you were guilty, she just couldn't prove it in court. Can I tell you something, sir?
Yeah.
You are just incensed by her sin, though it is minuscule in comparison to your waves of wrong that you've committed over a year.
I agree.
You get that part?
I agree with that to a certain extent, but also it wasn't just peaches and cream. For the majority of the relationship, it was me bowing down. What do you need from me? What do you want from me? What'll change this? And it just was attitude, bickering. At points, I would get on my knees and be like, just stop it. But cut it out.
Now, Ms. Humbles, I'm gonna ask you. Were you actor, brother? I mean, the sex aside, were you a good partner, or were you one of these spouses that was all the time?
Not all the time.
All the time.
Not all the time.
time.
Sometimes I will get upset, yes, because I'll come home and it's strictly video game, or I get no attention or nothing. So sometimes I do nag him, yes. In the beginning, we were fine. Like, we were good. We got
Everybody's
along.
fine in the beginning.
We got along. Yeah. Everything was good. So yes, I do nag him sometimes. It's not an all-day thing.
It's not nagging. It's attitude. It's pointless attitude. Like, and when I'm trying to fix the problem, I'll be like, babe, like, how can we fix this? What do I need to do? And it's
what
nothing,
did you
Mr.
think the
Perfect.
problem was?
Nothing. I don't know. You
still don't know.
Ask her. What was the problem?
The problem was you felt unattended to?
I felt unattended to, unloved. I just felt like we were roommates only. That
was later. Yeah. I'm talking about the 6 years before the last year. That's what I'm talking about. All of that beforehand.
The whole 6 years, she had a bad attitude.
It was manageable because I'm real spiritual, so I felt like, but I mean, like, the only thing that was keeping that together was the fact that I couldn't leave you for you having an attitude all the time. I couldn't leave you for those type of problems, different things like.
Do you tell those women that they're one of 27? Do you let them know, or how do you get them to have sex with you?
It'll be like I'll be at a gas station, I'll see a beautiful woman pumping the gas or something, and it's, I do tattoos, so I had a easy outlet, hey,
Did you let them know that you were married and this was just a one-time thing?
Yeah.
It wasn't one time. It wasn't one-time things. They knew he was married.
They know
it just wasn't a one-time thing.
It just went to. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Some of them were multiple times.
I got you. 27 women, multiple times, huh?
Yeah.
Tell me about the $500 you are seeking from Mrs. Humbles as you leave her here today. For video game controllers and tattoo equipment. Tell me about that.
So during the arguing and different things, controller fly, hit the wall, shattered to 1 million pieces, being thrown by her. PlayStations. She came home one time. I was about to do a tattoo on this girl. She didn't know I had slept with the girl at the time.
I knew you slept with the girl. I knew he slept with the girl because I know the type of women that he sleeps with.
I got you.
And so I'm just finna do the tattoo. She comes in the house, tripping. She kicked all my tattoo equipment all over the place, destroyed it. You
want $100 for him for some sentimental jewelry.
Yeah.
Tell me about that.
My mother gave me a necklace, and when he got upset, he snatched it off my neck, and it broke.
Did you do that?
And it upset me.
Oh, my goodness. Never hands-on, my man. Never hands-on.
That was a weak moment for me.
Yeah, you have a lot of weak moments.
With sex, yeah.
You got a lot of weak moments. Let me say this, just on a general tip. I think controllers and game stations are getting a lot of dudes in trouble. I come in here all the time, and a woman has lost her mind because her man has been sucked into a game. And the guys will talk about how they have this need and that need and this need and that want, and then they still have a childlike affection for a toy. Yes. And get so deeply immersed in that toy that they can't take care of the man's business of being with a woman. And when I say when you being with a woman, you're with her emotionally, you're with her physically, you're with her financially, you're with her intellectually. We are some deep people. We are not simple boxes. There are a lot of layers to explore, and you missed the whole entire boat firing at some dude in South Korea who will never fix you a meal, who will never lay next to you in bed, and who will never carry your child. But the woman who does all that gets the leftovers. That's what I got to say about that.
And I agree with that, but...
Isn't that something? I got madder about the game than the women.
But I put the game down. That's been a couple years.
And then you picked up the women. You satisfy yourself. And you satisfy yourself continuously. There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered.
Judge, this is the case of Heartbreak Hotel.
Thank you, Nick. I've got two young people that have a baby and they're trying to keep it together, but they're getting hung up on problems with, wait for it, social media. Let's see what we can do for these two.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with Brianna Molyneux and Stephen Rivera. The two of you have been together for 4 years and engaged for 2, but you don't think you're going to make it, so you want to have the car that's in her name transferred to your name. Before I get to that, though, I want to say this. The fact that you don't think you're going to make it distresses me because, and you should hear this, you've got a 1-year-old child together, and you are 4 months pregnant. So I'm telling you right now, I'm fighting. I'm fighting for you. How did we get here today?
Well, I got here because Stephen is a womanizing, he's manipulative, and he's selfish. For example, he would get ready for the gym, do his eyebrows, do his hair. He would wear matching clothes, and he would take an hour to get ready just to go to the gym.
To go sweat. Now, Mr. Rivera, did you take an hour to do your eyebrows, look good, so you could go to the gym?
I mean, to a certain extent, it's true. I mean, I don't take an hour, but I take, like, probably 20 minutes. You know, I wake up.
You take pride in your appearance.
Yeah, I take pride, yeah. I wake up and I wash up, you know, I shave, and the stuff that a man does, yeah, I put some wax on my eyebrows once in a while just to lay them down.
You wax your eyebrows?
Oh, yeah.
Whole new world. Whole new world.
Yeah, that's
Ms. Molyneux, other than that, he cares about his appearance. Give me a story that's going to shock me about what he does as a womanizer, cheater, or liar.
Well, when we first got together, he got a social media that he was like, okay, I'm gonna get a social media so I could put my pictures of you and the family and everything. And, you know, of course, all girls, they get excited, like, oh, my man's about to show me off.
Right.
So we get the social media, and then next thing you know, I start to see naked booties everywhere. Like, he's literally, like, liking every picture. And when I tell you, Yana, it was more than 1,000 pictures on there, it shook me because I felt disrespected because that wasn't the purpose of the social media. You don't want your man's attention on someone else, you know? And so, especially when he made it for y'all, and then his whole social media is about everyone else, you know?
Did you have 1,000 pictures of naked booties on your social media?
it was probably more. I don't know.
Probably more than that.
I don't count, but...
You're gonna own it all.
Yeah, get it off the table.
How much sense does that make, though? That when you're in a relationship, you populate your stuff with naked booties?
Well, I just followed a lot of IG models and stuff like that, and it would just pop
So
up.
they're just in your feed?
At first, it was in my feed, but then I started following pages and stuff, and then I started liking pictures, and she started catching on to that and stuff.
Now, Ms. Molyneux, I'm gonna say this, and I know probably all the women gonna be mad at me, but they're everywhere. I mean, I get naked booties on my feed, and how you gonna get super mad about that stuff that is proliferating the entire internet?
It bothers me, as in being a woman, it messes with your ego, and it makes me feel insecure about myself, and I started to try to look like them naked booty girls, you know, and I started asking if I'm good enough for him, you know, Your Honor, and I try every day to better myself for him, and so the fact that he's sitting here wasting time doing that when I could be doing that, but I don't. I mean, it's not the fact that, okay, it's naked booties and they're on his page. It's the fact that he seeks that attention and he goes and adds multiple. He doesn't just add like, oh, random chicks. They gotta be booty naked. Like, and he's adding that to his life.
I got it. I got it. Yeah, I get that. Do you think he's actually cheated on you?
Well, not while we were together, but he did tell me, like, I asked him when we first got together about this one woman, and he told me, like, he didn't sleep with her. And so he would go around with his friends and everything and be around her, and I trusted that. But then later on, he had got drunk one day and told me
that he had done that. Mr. Rivera, what are your concerns? Why do you think this relationship is disintegrating?
I think of arguments, you know, we're constantly arguing. She's going crazy on me. She's a whole different type of
Give me an example of a crazy argument that you've had.
There was an argument one time where I ended up throwing a chair at my TV I just bought, and it was like over $1,000. And I forgot what the argument was about, but we were getting into like a heated debate. I think it was over a girl. And yeah, I liked a couple pictures. I think that's what it was.
So you threw a chair at your own television because you were looking at naked booty pictures on the internet. How much sense does that make?
It wasn't like because of that. It was just what led up to that. It kept escalating. She kept throwing low blows. And
what kind of low blows was she throwing?
Just I don't know.
Tell me what she said. Give me the worst of it.
She started talking about, oh, like, I could have any guy I want, and why do I settle for you? Because you're over here looking up, entertaining other hoes and stuff like that. The same exact words. So.
Did you say all of that, Ms. Molyneux?
No, Your Honor. I didn't say it like that. And secondly, Your Honor, when we got into the argument about the women and everything, he threw the chair at the TV because he got caught, Your Honor. It wasn't because
he got caught looking.
Yeah, he got caught doing it, and so when I confronted him, because I had to screenshot everything or he'll lie about it. So when I show him the screenshots, he, instead of apologizing or trying to, you know, make me feel better, he picked up the chair and threw it at the TV.
Were you trying to distract her with other things?
Yeah, I was kind of using that a bit.
When it comes to my family, I don't care. I'll do anything for my sister. You get what I'm saying? That's the type of love we got. You get what I'm saying?
Tell me about the time that you left for 3 hours. What happened?
Yeah, I left because we got in a bad argument, and I just wanted to take, you know, some fresh air and stuff. So I came back within 3 hours, and I noticed she was walking away, and she had probably taken an Uber or a Lyft or something. So I went in the house, and then she had cut my Puerto Rican flag. I have like a 12-foot flag right above my TV, just hanging out there. So she cut it in half. She opened my protein powders, like $150 worth of pre-workout and stuff. She threw it all over my clothes. All that stuff.
Did you do all of that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And what, pray tell, were you trying to accomplish?
I was trying to make a statement. And one of the reasons I was trying to make a statement, I mean, if I could bring my brother, he could tell you how Steven is, and it will kind of open your mind to see
what you're dealing with.
He gets me that outrageous.
Mr. Zhang, is it? Yes. Molyneux, please come forward, Mr. Molyneux. Now, Mr. Molyneux, what do you have to say about this relationship? What do you know about Mr. Rivera you think I should know?
I think it's unhealthy for a simple fact that he's a liar. He watches all kind of different women. My sister tell me her concerns, and me as a man being her brother, you know, I care passionately. And so I told her what to look forward to. When she was in with this man, so he was my homie. You know, we grew up, we was buddies.
You know him.
Yeah, I know Steven, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we was going to parties, getting girls, the gym. We was workout buddies, you get what I'm saying? And I told him, don't mess with my sister. I told him that. He said, okay, bro. So now I find out he's a liar. You know why? So we at the gym, right? we playing basketball. It's 5-on-5, right? He says, hey, everybody calm down. I'm going to use the restroom. Stop the whole game, right? I said, nah, forget that. Let's keep running. 4-on-5. So 2 hours go by. We like, where's Steven? He said he in the bathroom.
That's a long bathroom break.
I'm all like, what happened? You know what I mean? I thought, dropping off the kids, but what happened? You know what I mean? So I say, forget that, you know? So I hop in the car with my boy Adam, so we lose the game, so we mad. So we park in the front, and we see Steven walk out my mom and dad's house. He ran a block all the way from the gym to see my sister without my permission or anything. I didn't even know he was talking to her. So I call him up. Steven, where you at? He said, oh, man, I'm still in the restroom. I said, oh, really? I see you walking out my parents' house right now. So my sister's concerned, and I'm backing her 100% because when my sister was at the club, she broke her leg. A fight broke out. And instead of him being on his woman's side like a man does, you know what I'm saying? My woman's not tripping, putting her high heel in a cup and slipping on the floor and breaking her leg. So, and that's not even the hard part. She felt like he doesn't have her side. Because when she fell and hit that floor, her brother was picking her up, me.
Right.
And I said, man, help me with your girl, man. Help me with your girl. You get what I'm saying? So that situation, she feels like, hey, you don't have my back. And then they put me in bad situations, my sister and him put me in situations that I'm going to protect my sister no matter what.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like in a situation 3 months later, her leg got healed, and we went to another club, you know, so she was happy that she was celebrating that her leg got fixed.
Right.
You know what I mean? And so what happened was, you know, Steven was looking at a girl's butt. I was walking by. I'm coming from a whole different club, so he couldn't get in, so his neck tats. You know what I'm saying? So we had to go to separate clubs. So I'm partying by myself. They partying together. I walk up on them, and Steven's looking at a girl's, you know, butt. You know what I mean? And then so
I wasn't looking at.
I'm gonna get to you. I am. I'm gonna get to you. Go, Mr. Molyneux, keep going.
So basically, what I'm saying is, I'm walking up like, oh, I had a good time. One day they had a good time. You know, Brianna going off on him. You looking at that girl's ass? Woo, 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 woo. And he over there. He over there. I wasn't looking at nothing. Whoopty woo. It's like, man, he drunk. So he like, bitch, and pushed her when she had the screws in her leg. You know, just healing. So I got in his face. I'm all like, hey, whoop, whoop, whoop. You know what I mean?
I didn't.
And it was a whoop, 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 whoop,
He a bigger dude than me, but when it comes to my family, I don't care. I'll do anything for my sister. You get what I'm saying? That's the type of love we got. You get what I'm saying? So I get in his face, and she get in my face, right? After she fell from the bushes, she get on my face. That's my husband. That's my fiance. I said, I don't care about none of that. You're not going to hurt my sister in front of me. A man should never feel okay to touch my sister in front of her brother. Ever.
Tell it.
Ever. You should never put your hands on. That's not how we was raised.
Yeah. You lose your job, you sit down and you fix your resume. You don't pick up a gun and shoot people. Keep it together. He seems to indicate that you don't care for her and treat her well. What is your response to that allegation?
Well, I think that's because I do a lot for her. I pay the bills, I hold the house down, you know, I take care of my kids, our family and stuff like that.
Yeah,
I'll do whatever.
but that is not, that's one thing and it's a beautiful thing. I ain't gonna say that. Holding down the house is a beautiful thing, but I'm asking you, how do you treat her?
Well, in the beginning of our relationship, I treated her good. You know, I took her out. We went out a lot of places.
Yeah, in the beginning, but I'm talking about now.
Now, it kind of got a little icier because, you know, all the craziness and the trust issues and stuff like that.
Who doesn't trust whom?
She don't
Just
trust
you?
me, yeah.
Because of all of that booty watching you do?
Yeah, because of that. There's a couple times I got caught and I had to pay for it now.
Gotcha.
And, Your Honor, if
yes.
I can interrupt.
Please, go right ahead.
I have been engaged 2 times, asked over and over. The reason why I don't trust him is because when he engaged to me in 2016, I said yes, of course. And, Your Honor, we got into an argument, and so he told me, like, I don't want to be with you no more. Like, oh, you're boring, basically. And he didn't want to marry me. So I took off the wedding ring, Your Honor, and it got lost. So when he engaged to me again, which was like, I think sometime in the beginning of last year, I don't have a right date, but I know our wedding was supposed to be in December of last year. And I got a wedding dress, Your Honor, right here. Mm-hmm. I could say I got this wedding dress, and
that's a pretty wedding dress. Looks too big for you, but okay.
Well, I paid $400 for that wedding dress, Your Honor, and my family was really excited. I had my mom, my sisters, everyone was with me because they know Stephen's history of turning down the wedding again. So we all got happy. My church was involved. Everyone was involved. That wasn't actually me wearing the dress, Your Honor. Okay. Because I gave it to his girlfriend. Because once he told me he didn't want to marry me no more, he told me I was like a mom to him, Your Honor. He told me that he didn't want the same...
I told her that she acts like a mom. Like,
how does she act like a mom? What are you referring to?
You can't do this, you could do this, telling me when I should go to the gym, how long I should be at the gym for. It's like, you know...
Your Honor, he said he didn't want the same no more, and he wanted multiples at a time.
I said that because we got in an argument, and I was mad, and I said things that I didn't mean.
He's always bringing up threesomes.
I got you. Mr. Molyneux, you tell a great story, sir. Appreciate your coming here. Please have a seat. Thank you so much.
No problem.
I'm gonna say something. I'm not gonna talk about that car title, because I ain't interested. You figure that out somewhere else. I'm gonna tell you what I'm interested in. I'm interested in the two of you, because I like you. And what the problem, I say, he's not cheating, he's being foolish and childish and 24-ish. With all that booty stuff. You know, when you have a woman and that woman has your child, you have to defend her heart. And you defend her heart by not throwing things in her face that otherwise would be okay if you were 24 and single. You have to defend her heart. You can, if you have enough on your feed, you can see a booty every once in a while. They come through all the time. Don't collect them. Don't store them. That's like if she got a bunch of dudes in them briefs and just collecting them pictures. It would bother you. You have to think about her. You have to be empathetic. You have to think about how she feels, because that's necessary to her security, and her security is necessary to your child's security. I'm going to say that. That's number one.
I understand that.
Number two, the mistake I think you're both making is a relational issue that is, I believe, unique to this generation, this immediacy thing. I'm angry, I must lose my mind. I am angry, I got to leave. Something didn't go as he looked at a booty, let's break the TV. Listen, back in the day, when I was young, you had to keep it together. We assumed that nobody was getting divorced and things were going to go wrong and everything wasn't going to go our way, and sometimes you're going to be hurt and sometimes you're going to be insulted, but you had to keep it together. When I'm going to school, 1964, only black kid, all white school, they weren't happy to see me, but I had to keep it together. Be mature, be grown up. You lose your job, you sit down and you fix your resume. You don't pick up a gun and shoot people. Keep it together. If you're upset about something, if something ain't right, sit down and have a conversation. Say, this hurt me and why. Don't just fly off the handle and run off somewhere and make a break. What do I want you to do, everybody? 1, 2, 3.
Keep it together.
This matter is adjourned.
What can Stephen do to kind of help you guys get back to where this friendship began?
I need you to step up for my sister. If you love her, love is not just a word, it's an action.
Y'all just see sometimes the bad parts, but there's a lot of good going on, too. But sometimes you don't see that.
Hug it out of something here, you know?
We could squash them, man.
All right. Judge Lynn had a lot to say today. Do you think she got through to Stephen?
Sometimes I feel like he listens, but he doesn't. But I pray that he's listening and that him and my brother could be closer again, you know? But it's just gonna take time and it's gonna take boundaries.
Judge, This is the case of Nana bread.
Thank you. I read this couple's paperwork 3 times over, and I still don't understand what they're talking about. So let's sit down, start the case, and we can figure it out together.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Markia Bellamy and Herbert Roberts. The two of you have been together for 11 years, but you do not want to be together anymore. Ms. Bellamy, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your relationship and why you're here today?
Okay, Your Honor. Well, today I'm here because of my boyfriend, Hornball Herb. He cannot get enough of this good Nana bread, Your Honor. And
good Nana bread?
Yes, ma'am. I call her Nana bread.
Okay,
yes, okay. Yes, ma'am. And for instance, Your Honor, like on my birthday, you know, so I had a very good birthday and everything was going good that day. So I told, you know, Mr. Roberts, you know, we're gonna bust it up, have some us time later on. So I ended up falling asleep that night. You know, that was my bad. I fell asleep. And I woke up, Your Honor. This man done popped all my balloons in the house. He done smashed my cake in. I'm talking about he ripped down all the...
He threw a tantrum like he was 2.
Basically, he threw a whole temper tantrum about the Nana bread, Your Honor.
Okay. Mr. Roberts, did you tear up the party scene because you didn't get any sex?
I did do that, but let me explain, Your Honor. I just love Markia. You know, we have been together for the 11 years, but I just love her. And, you know, and I was just... At that time, I did pop the balloons and stuff. And so, you know, what happened was, you know, I took the decoration down and everything, but the only thing, I was sexually frustrated. And, you know, and for her birthday, I just wanted to bless her for her birthday. You know, I just bless her.
Yeah, let him tell her he always wants to bless me for my birthday.
No, you want to bless yourself for doing such a good job of giving her a good birthday.
Right, well, let's tell...
Hey, listen, when a woman finds a way to take a nap, leave her alone.
Well, let's tell her about Valentine's Day. So, Mr. Roberts, he bought me this nice, long, pretty wig. You know I like my wigs and stuff. And I always keep it on a little mannequin head at night. So, this particular night, I fell asleep again, Your Honor. And, so I wake up.
Like every night.
My wig is gone off of the mannequin head. So I'm looking around for it. I didn't say anything. Later on that evening, I'm collecting the trash and all that. I look down, I see a little piece of string, like a tag. I said, I know this ain't my wig. So I pulls it up. There goes
It's
Susie.
your wig.
Susie hanging on. Susie, yes. And so I asked him about it. I'm talking, Your Honor, it was all the way at the bottom of the trash. You could tell somebody purposely, like,
put it there.
Put it under there. You know, not in the top, in the middle, all the way at the bottom.
Mr. Roberts, did you throw Susie out?
I was at work all day on Valentine's Day, on this day. So she calling me, you know, saying, we planning the whole day. You know, we gonna do this, we gonna do that. We gonna have a nice romantic evening. So that's what I was expecting when I got home, to have a good Valentine's Day, you know, and I made sure she had everything she needed, and she had her wig and everything, you know, made sure my baby was taken care of.
Okay, so how about Jacksonville?
Wait a minute, though, wait. Because then now I get home, and now she knocked out. So, you know, at work, I'm all revved up at work, you know, thinking we finna do what it do.
I got it.
Right, so I get home, and she sleeps. So I don't want to mess with it, because I know if I wake up, it's gonna start an argument. So, okay, I did throw it away, because I knew that was gonna hurt her.
So now you did throw it away?
Yeah.
You threw her wig away because she fell asleep on Valentine's Day.
I mean, because I ain't want to argue with her, and I know that.
You just wanted to upset her.
I just wanted to upset her.
All
and
right.
I know that I touch a point right there, because, you know, women, they like their hair products and all that. So I know she heard of something dear to me, you know, men like their sex. So I threw her away.
If you can't have your sex, she can't have her hair.
I just wanted her to feel.
Is that what we talking about here?
I just wanted to feel what I feel.
I got you.
Well, Your Honor, asked him to explain in Jacksonville why he left me in Jacksonville. So we went there for a family engagement. I have family in Jacksonville. And we were sleeping in my cousin's room, so I'm not going to bless her room, you know, like that.
Right.
And so Mr. Roberts here.
It's not even like that. It's not like that.
Mr. Roberts here has another attitude, you know, throws a temper tantrum. I thought that he just went, you know, in the living room to go on the couch or something like that. So I get up, I go out there. My car is gone. All of his luggage is gone, Your Honor. I look around, all of my luggage is gone as well. He took everything. and then left and went back home. And I had to actually find a ride back home. All because of this Nana bread. Because he couldn't get no Nana bread.
Mr. Roberts, did you leave her in Jacksonville with no way to get home?
No, okay, no, she over-exaggerating. Okay,
no, I'm not.
Now, when we did go there, you know, we planned to go see her peoples because that's where her family's from.
Right.
Her family there. So we finna go and have a good time. And so, but when we got there, she was just acting different, acting funny. You know, that's the way I feel. I don't know if it's true, but she was acting funny. So, you know, just out in standoffish, like, she was just with her peoples and stuff. So, at the end of the night, man, at the end of the night, so I felt some type of way. So I was trying to spend some time with my mom, and she had the whole day with her peoples. So I'm trying to spend some time with my mom, and she acted funny. So I did pack up my stuff. I packed up her stuff too, but... I didn't leave her.
Everything.
I didn't leave her stuff because that's all her people.
She had family there, so she can find a way home.
5, 6 cars out there. It's 10.
It doesn't matter how
we
many
got
cars
aunties,
was out there.
cousins, and everything. Right? I ain't leave her stuck though. You know what I'm saying? I did leave her, but she wasn't stuck.
Yeah, that's all you were trying to say.
No, she got right back to me.
I was stuck,
anyway.
Your Honor.
Do you believe he's cheating on you?
I do. I just haven't physically caught it like with my 2 eyes, but it's just been so many, you know, instances.
Tell me about a couple of those instances that cause you concern.
Okay, so one time I decided we only had 1 car, so I took the city bus and I let him get my car to go to work. I'm on the city bus and I get a call from one of my homegirls, and she was like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I'm like, I'm chilling, I'm on the bus. And she's like, "Well, I just seen Herbert ride by in your car with a female, and her hair was just blowing in the wind like Pocahontas." And she got a very good look at the girl. So we get home later that night, and I asks him about the girl. He tells me he just picked up a random girl walking down the street, took her to the hair store. He basically was feeling friendly. So I feel like he'd be too friendly with these other females. First of all, if it's my car, I'm on the city bus, why would you be entertaining?
In your car with another woman.
Exactly.
Getting her some hair.
Exactly. And I was calling him at the time, Your Honor. I was calling him at the time. He was not answering. His excuse was, oh, the music was up too loud. So y'all was just in the car, vibing, living y'all best life, basically.
Mr. Roberts, who was the lady in the car?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know nothing about it.
That wasn't me. She seen somebody, whoever called her, seen some name,
somebody that looked like you in a car that looked like hers, but it wasn't you.
Everybody got a twin. Everybody got a twin.
Okay.
Tell me what happened with the screwdriver in the bathroom door. So she disassembled your clippers?
Nah, she broke them. She wrapped them.
Okay.
Boom. Broke them. Like, boom.
Well, what about my red dress?
What happened with the red dress? What happened with the screwdriver in the bathroom door?
Okay, so I don't like to argue with him, so I'll get up and I'll just, walk away. So this particular day, we got into an argument, and I went to go take a shower. So I'm in the shower, rub-a-dub-dubbing, and I hear something jiggling, on the door. Your Honor, I pull the shower curtain back. The door is off the hinges. Mr. Roberts done got the butter knife out the kitchen and unscrewed the door off off of the hinges to continue this argument that we were having.
Did you take the door off the bathroom so you could continue to argue?
Okay, again, Your Honor, she over-exaggerating, Okay,
so what you did with the butter knife?
I did go in there now. Okay, she don't like to argue, you know what I'm saying? But me, I don't call it, or I call it, we need to talk about what's going on so we can work this out, because if we don't ever bring it head, face to face, how we gonna know what's the problem, what I don't like? So that's what she always like to do. She like to run.
But you don't know when
she
to
like
stop.
to walk off. She like to go to her friend's house and do something. So this day I got tired of it. I'm like, nah, we finna finish this, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I ain't take it all the way out the hinge. Like, I just popped the lock. Like, it's a little easy door.
Your
like,
Honor,
you can just
the
stick
door
the butter
was
knife in
and just pop it open.
Yeah, you can just pop it open. And she talking about off the hinge.
You took the whole door down.
But I did go in there because I wanted to finish my
Your
conversation.
Honor.
Like, because that's what she always do. I can never get the last word. Well, it's not even about the last word.
You can never resolve the issue.
Can't never resolve the issue.
Because she walks off.
She gone. I can't talk to her.
That's not true.
Well, what do you think the major problem is in this relationship, Mr. Roberts?
Well, I know one of the main issues, she do have an anger problem. Like, she had asked me to get her hair done and stuff, right? So
Back to the hair.
I mean,
I love my hair, Your Honor. I
There's
really
no problem about getting their hair done, but this time I had to take care of some other stuff. It was like on a Thursday. I think it was ladies' night or whatever. She trying to go out with her friends. I couldn't get it done on that Thursday. You know what I'm saying? I told her, well, wait till the weekend, Friday or Saturday.
But he was fresh to death, Your Honor. He had his hair cut,
I'll get your hair done
everything.
Saturday. But what's wrong? If I can't get it done Thursday, what's wrong with getting it done Saturday? There's 2 more days, baby. I got to handle some stuff first. But you'll get it done Saturday. So at the end of the night, you know what I'm saying? She just took it whatever. You know, we finna go to sleep. So the next morning, I see my clippers broke, you know, because I shave, you know, when I can't get to the barbershop, I shave up under my chin. My clippers broke. It just scattered everywhere on the floor. They just all breaking into pieces. I'm like, so what happened? What happened to my clippers? She acting like she don't know what happened. But long story short, she telling me, well, you know, I can't look good. So, you know, I can't
look good.
Yeah, you want to fix your chin. No, I can't fix my hair.
So she disassembled your clippers?
Nah, she broke them. She wrapped them.
Okay.
Boom, broke them. Like, boom.
Well, what about my red dress?
What happened with the red dress?
Okay, so Your Honor.
Oh, man.
Your Honor, my friend, she gave me this cute red dress. And I was going out ladies' night again that night. And I got in the shower. When I got out, the dress was gone out of the closet. Just disappeared out of nowhere. So Mr. Roberts actually helps me look for the dress and everything. Like, it's nothing. We're looking everywhere.
You had to find it.
Baby, I don't know where the dress
Yeah,
at.
we had to find it.
Right, we had to find it. So, yeah.
Why am I looking at that? That's not red.
It's red and black and white.
Oh, okay,
yeah.
gotcha.
Yeah,
okay,
that's the dress. Which, as you see, is not revealing too much or anything like that.
I got you.
Yes. So, okay, I had to settle for another outfit that night. I get home, Your Honor. I go in my closet, and the dress was hanging back up in the closet where it was at.
She misplaced it.
No, I did not misplace it.
So you were messing with her head?
I mean, okay, now what? I'm gonna tell you how it went now.
Oh, now you're gonna tell me.
She did. Okay, I did. Okay.
Now I look in the back. There's a baby shoe in the back. Now, mind you, my son is 15 years old, so I don't have no kids at all. And none of my friends have kids either. I asked Mr. Roberts, you know, how did these items get in my vehicle? He tells me.
I was sexually frustrated already, you know what I'm saying? Because, like I say, she want to do other things and don't give me the attention that I feel like I deserve or need at the time. So it was like the night after, she finna go out and put this nice, sexy dress on. So I'm like, in my head, I'm like, nah, you ain't finna go be sexy for nobody. You couldn't be sexy for me last night or the night before. How you finna be wearing all this? Now you got energy.
Right.
Now you didn't have energy last night or the night before. But now you all primping and pressing, doing all that. You ain't finna be out there shaking your butt out there, and you can't shake it for me.
I got you.
Yana, let me let you know how much of a hornball he is. So I had a cyst on my ovary, right? So that required me having to go to the hospital. So the doctor tells me, you know, you cannot have any relations for 2 weeks.
Right.
Mr. Roberts here, he wants to throw a whole temper tantrum. Now, mind you, we're in the bed sleep that night. This is the 14th day, Your Honor. He had his alarm clock set for 12 o'clock. For 12 o'clock. I heard the alarm go off. I checked the phone. Ready. Like, he just put ready in all capital letters. Ready for what? Like, he wouldn't even let my body. Like, this is what I'm saying. I was just so frustrated.
Mr. Roberts, did you set the alarm clock so you knew when 14 days was up?
The doctor said 14 days.
Wow. This is what I'm talking about, Your Honor.
So I'm going by what the doctor said. He know better than her. You know?
Oh, wow.
He the doctor. So,
oh, wow.
And I'm already, like I say, like I said, I love her. You know, she say I'm a hornball, but like I said, I just be sexually frustrated at times. So now.
At times?
At times.
Your
And
Honor,
now I got to. Wait a minute. I already got to wait 2 weeks. Now listen, I'm already sexually frustrated before the 2 weeks even started.
I got you.
I'm on day 14.
See, you on it.
I'm on day 4. I'm on it, like, and she ain't like that. I'm like, but that's what happened.
So another time, Your Honor. Now, Mr. Robert had my car all day long. I get in the car, put my little hand on the side. I feel a lip gloss. Now, mind you, I don't use the roll-on lip gloss. Right. I gotta use the kind that shine me up.
Right.
So I see a little cheap roll-on lip gloss right there. I look in the back. It's a baby shoe in the back. Now, mind you, my son is 15 years old, so I don't have no kids at all. And none of my friends have kids either. So I asked Mr. Roberts, you know, how did these items get in my vehicle? He tells me that his homeboy asked him to take his old lady to the store without him. Just asked him to take
his woman to the store.
Yeah, to take his woman to the store. So I said, okay. I ain't make no big fuss. Later on that night, we get home. I go to the phone. I text the homeboy. I acted like I was him. I said, hey, you your old lady left her wallet in the car when I was taking her to the store. This man didn't know what I was talking about. You know, the least you can do if you're gonna lie, you know, you need to call your buddy.
Back it up. Yeah,
call your buddy, let them know, hey, I need you, I'm a liar, or something like that. No, nothing. That man didn't know nothing I was talking about.
Now, Mr. Roberts, did that occur? And who was the lady in the car with the lip gloss?
Please tell me.
Like I said, it wasn't me, ma'am. It wasn't me.
You see,
so it was another call with somebody else.
Man, I already told her about her friends.
It's always somebody else that looks exactly like him.
So, Ms. Bellamy, you're here seeking $425 from Mr. Roberts over there. Tell me why you believe you deserve that amount.
Okay, so I had a family member that gave me a 42-inch TV.
Okay.
And I guess Mr. Roberts got mad because I didn't want to hear what he had to say on this particular day.
Like always.
And so he goes, while I'm watching TV, and snatches the whole TV out the wall. I guess he said he was trying to unplug it, but actually the TV just fell over and cracked all in one place. Again, because of a temper tantrum, because of my Nana bread.
I'm all the entertainment she needs, you know what I'm saying? She gonna pay me some attention, and she did.
One way or another. Since there's nothing on TV, at least she might look at you.
She gave me some attention after that. She might was mad, but I got my attention.
Do you really want that $425?
Yes, I do.
Do you have anything to give me? What model, how old it was, anything?
It was a 42-inch.
I got that part.
It was an LG. I misplaced the receipt, but no, Your Honor, I don't.
They gave you a brand new TV, or was it a used TV?
It was a brand new TV.
He gave you a brand new TV?
Yes, because they had a duplicate, and I didn't have a TV at the time, so, you know, my family...
I would give you the money if I had, like, a clue. If you had just Googled the LG TV, I would have given it to you.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I would have, because you deserve it. But y'all gonna go home and stay together, right?
I don't know.
And he's going to be chasing you around the bedroom and taking the door off the bathroom to get to you. I know how it goes, and your friends are going to be chasing him around town.
That's why she got despised of me right now.
Which woman he took to which fast food restaurant
he shouldn't be taking nobody. That's the whole thing.
I think you're a lovely couple. I wish you well, and there will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered.
It wasn't me.
You're getting that.
It wasn't me.
It was you. Okay.
Judge, this is the case of Punisher.
Thank you, Nick. Sometimes I see couples that come into my courtroom who are stuck in what I call a lopsided relationship, where one party does all the work and the other party gets all the perks. Let's see what's happening with this couple and figure out, can we balance the ship?
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with Jessica Hecker and Shay Sekar. You two have been together for 2 years. You have no children. You do not want to be together anymore. Therefore, you are here. Ms. Hecker, you are seeking $1,800 from Mr. Sekar because you say he owes it to you for rent. We will talk about that momentarily. But before we do, Mr. Sekar, I'm going to start with you. Tell me about your relationship and why we're here today.
Like I said, we've been together 2 years. I just feel like I'm being punished for all the past relationships that she's had. You know, she's told me that she's been cheated on by every one of her boyfriends, and I've never given her reason, ever gave her any kind of reason or ever cheated on her in those 2 years. And I just feel like I'm being punished for it, you know?
In what ways is she punishing you?
Well, check this one out, Judge. So I was working, I was delivering food, right, to a customer.
Yeah.
And, okay, I ain't gonna lie, it was 3 a.m., it was a little late. I got insomnia, she knows it.
And you're supposed to be at home.
Okay, Miss Hector, hang on.
Let me.
Hang on. Mrs. Hector, go right ahead.
Thank you, Judge. So, yeah, it was late. It was 3 a.m. in the morning, but I figure, you know, I'd rather make money than to be at home sitting watching TV. So I was out delivering food. She calls me. Why she called me at 3 a.m. in the first place is beyond me. But anyways, she called me and she asked me where I was. I told her I'm in Hollywood delivering food. She told me, send me your location from Facebook. You know, you can send the location. So I sent her my location. I already picked up the food. I let her know, hey, I picked the food up. I need to deliver it. She's like, you ain't delivering it. You're gonna wait till I get there, and then we'll go deliver it together. And that's what I did. So I waited, I think, like 30, 40 minutes. Food's already cold. Customer was calling me. She finally gets there, you know. She sees I have the food. I wasn't lying. I was doing exactly what I was saying. Yes, it was 3 a.m., but like I said, I have insomnia, and
people get to eating at 3 a.m., and they always call the delivery man at 3 a.m. I'm not going out at 3 a.m.
So we deliver the food together.
Ms. Hecker, did you actually get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, go find that man while he was delivering food, made him wait on you so you could deliver the food together?
Not so that we could deliver the food together, because one, he does have a lying problem. Two, he wasn't supposed to be out and about at 3 o'clock in the morning. He's supposed to be at home. And I call him and he's like out and about. He has a lying issue, so I wanted to see if he was actually just where he said he was at. That's all it was. I wasn't trying to deliver no food with him. I just wanted to see if he was where he said he actually was at. This time he was.
This time he was. Do you have any other stories to tell me?
I work at a frat house, construction. I work with my dad on the weekends. And it was, I work Saturdays with him. And it was, you know, it's a fraternity house. So, you know, while we work there, there's partying going on. They party while we work. You know, they don't stop partying. The college people don't stop. So we're just hanging doors and hanging drywall. And she calls me, you know, and there's girls in the background, guys in the background, people are drinking. And once again, she's thinking I'm at a bar, not working. So once again, I have to send her my location, which I did. And once again, the same outcome. I'm where I'm supposed to be.
Ms. Hecker, is that also accurate?
That is accurate.
Do you ever get tired of not catching them in a lie? Does it ever get old to you, like, man, I wasted another 2 hours chasing this man around a maypole that really isn't there?
No, because, okay, those stories that he told is the only stories where he wasn't lying.
Well, you tell me a story where he was lying.
Okay, how about when he went to the bar, when he said he wasn't going to, actually it was a strip club. So he went to the strip club and he wasn't answering my phone calls, accidentally calls me, and I hear everything in the background, so I called him on it. And when he got on the phone, oh, hello, babe, are you there? And so I'm like, yeah, where are you at? Oh, nothing, I'm just driving. No, the hell you're not. I'm sorry, no, you're not driving. So where are you at? Okay, I'm at the bar right now. Which bar are you at? And he says a strip club named Bar.
Mr. Secor, did you lie to her about being in the strip club?
Well, first off, it wasn't the strip club. There's a strip club and then there's a bar next to the strip club. So I was at the bar next to the strip club.
Okay.
Where all the strippers still go
and the strippers go to the bar next to the strip club.
There was nothing there at that time, but yeah, they
Now, why the lie, Mr. Secor? I think I know why, but I'm going to ask you anyway.
Okay, well, I mean, I do lie a little bit, but I mean, if you were with her, I'm sure you'd lie too.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
You would prefer not to have to be involved in the argument that would ensue after you tell her that you're headed to a bar.
Yeah, but no harm, no foul. I'm not doing nothing wrong. I'm not talking. I was playing pool by myself.
You're not doing anything wrong. No, you're not doing anything wrong. But however, when I tell you, okay, you know what? I'm going to go to a bar behind your back. And you tell me, no, don't do that. You freak out about it, right?
Right.
Because you're a hypocrite like that, right?
I can be.
So you do freak out when she tells you she wants to go to a bar alone?
I'm not supposed to because I'm a girl, right? Girls don't do that.
I mean,
Mr. Secor?
It's for her safety. You know what I mean?
I am so done with it.
Safety first.
Now, you don't even believe that. You're grinning like a Cheshire cat. You don't even believe what you just said to me.
No,
Do you tell her that kind of thing?
I tell her, yeah.
He freaks out.
Do you?
No, I don't freak out.
Yes, you do. If I tell you I'm going to go to a bar behind your back, baby, no. Baby, please don't. That's what you do.
Why?
But you can go do it behind my back.
Why?
And it's okay.
Why?
I don't know.
It's not even because I'm a girl. I don't believe that for a second. You're just being selfish. Think about yourself.
He says that he's paying for the mistakes that your ex-boyfriends made. Why don't you explain? Do you have a history of being cheated on, and does that inform your decisions that you make with respect to him?
I honestly don't think so. I look at him as an individual. He's not paying for my exes. He's paying for himself.
Have you ever caught him doing the wrong thing?
I mean, like, just the lying.
That little lie about he was in a strip club, he wasn't in a strip club at all, that he didn't tell you. But have you ever caught texts on the phone, pictures, you know, at some chick's house?
He deletes them, but then he rats on himself later. Like, he accidentally told me that some girl has hit him up through Facebook, and when she hit him up, he deleted the text message because he didn't say anything back to her or nothing, but he had to delete the text messages.
She's right. I deleted it.
Is that what happened?
Right, because if she found out that text message, God knows what she's going to think in her head.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I think I've got a handle on that portion of the problem. Now I want to talk about money. You say he is super irresponsible with money. Tell me tell me what he is or is not doing.
Well, she treats a dog better than she treats me.
What kind of dog is it?
It's a Siberian Husky.
Ooh, nice dog.
It's a beautiful dog. I'm not gonna
nice
lie.
dog. What does she do for the dog that she doesn't do for you?
I have family members that helped us move out, and they paid for our whole first month's rent so we can move out together. And he, at one point in time, was jobless because an ex-employer of his messed him over. You know, it wasn't really his fault, he was jobless. But still, his reason for not getting another job, like actually trying, was because he was depressed about him losing his job. So he slept all day. He was sleeping all day.
For how many days? 2.
No, you do it every day. You sleep every day.
Yeah, but how many days till I started looking for another job?
It was a while. You looked for jobs for 2 days. Yeah, you looked, and in those 2 days you found it. But that's why I pushed you for those couple weeks that you weren't looking for a job to find one.
Now, we get that. So tell me how he's irresponsible with money.
Okay, so like I said, I have family members that paid for us to move in together, and he had $30 to his name and felt like he wanted Panda Express with this $30, and then was gonna ask me for gas all the rest of the next week.
Do you think that's responsible, sir? Do you think that's something that you should do?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm a spender. I spend. I like to spend.
He sure does. That's why I check his bank statements, and I
You
manage
check
all
his
of his
bank
money.
statements?
Yes.
I manage all of his money.
Does he give you his check?
No, he doesn't give. Well,
how do you do it?
I ask him for all of his receipts. I am very, very organized like that, so I keep like a tracker type thing to see like where we're spending our money and stuff. And so basically, like, when he gets paid, he gives me a portion of it. Well, he's gonna start giving me like a portion of it for rent.
He's gonna start. She's got plans for him. That's all right. Go ahead.
Because he can't hold on to money. So now I have to take like a portion of his money to hold on to it for rent, because he won't come to me and be like, here is all the rent money. It's not gonna happen like that.
So you gotta get it first before he has it in his hands.
Yeah. Because I'm not gonna be the one paying if he wants to be irresponsible. I don't do that to him. We need to keep.
Do you have any problem with her managing your finances? Because if you've worked out something that works, then it works, and there's nothing wrong with it.
No, to be honest, I don't. I could give her half my check every week, and that'll pay for rent and the bills. I don't mind that.
You don't mind that?
I don't mind that, because you know what? I know when I'm wrong, and I got a problem with money. I can't save.
What were you gonna say? Hang on. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say that he's like, yeah, okay, you could do that for me and stuff, but then you're gonna go spend whatever money you do have. Like, even if I just take a portion of it for rent, whatever money you do have, you're gonna go spend it on or whatever, and then you're gonna come to me the next day and ask for some gas money to go to work.
Well, you should take out the gas money on top with the rent money. You know who he is. You can't keep getting mad. It's like getting up every morning and getting mad that he's the same height.
No, I know.
That's the height he is.
That's part of the control issue. He says I'm controlling, but control yourself then.
Yeah, no, wait, he can't, and he knows that. What about the dog?
Oh.
Well, she treats a dog better than she treats me.
What kind of dog is it?
It's a Siberian Husky.
Ooh, nice dog.
It's a beautiful dog. I'm not gonna lie.
Nice dog. What does she do for the dog that she doesn't do for you?
Well, let me just show you, Judge. Let me just show you real quick.
I love you. Look at your pretty face. Scratchies. I love you.
That happens every 20 minutes.
That last part made the whole tape worthwhile. I love on my dog, too.
I do, too.
I love on my dog, too. What's excessive about what she does? I mean, if she's doing that every 20 minutes, that's a conversation. But are there other things that she's doing? She can get you to the curb without a lot of drama because she's got the money, she's doing all the work. What you doing?
All right, so there's one time we just got a couch, and you know it wasn't too expensive, but we got it in. We were gone for maybe 2 hours. We just got that couch that same day. We come back, and the couch is torn up. I mean,
the dog did it?
Yeah, take a look.
You let the dog do that?
I wasn't even there. I mean, I didn't let her, but then it's kind of like...
But did you train the dog?
I tried to. She's a really hard dog to train, and I'm really, really attached to her. Like, she's been through a lot, so I'm kind of...
So did you really try, or you're just too soft to do it?
No, I really do try. She's a different type of dog. She's like a human, kind of like...
She calls she said that's my furry daughter.
My furry daughter.
My furry daughter.
All righty then.
You want to hear another story, Judge?
Please.
All right. I was at work. I let her know I didn't eat all day. I was really hungry. She was already home. She said, okay, no problem. So as soon as I get home, I'm figuring she's good about cooking dinner. You know, she's usually always cooking dinner for me. And I get home, and she knows I haven't eaten all day, and she's cooking, so I'm thinking, you know, she's cooking me dinner. She's cooking chicken for the dog, and she gives me a TV dinner 20 minutes after.
Did you cook for the dog and microwave for him?
I would just like to say that my dog, she is very, very, like, emotional. She won't eat her dog food. She doesn't eat dog food. She has to have, like, human food, so whatever we make for dinner, she definitely gets one. And,
but you made the dog a better dinner than you made for him.
It was a TV dinner that he liked, though. I mean, but he said he liked it or whatever. He said the night before he wanted that TV dinner. And so, yeah, I was making my dog chicken or whatever, but he said the night before he wanted a specific thing for that night.
And it was the TV dinner?
It was. It's just something he really likes.
You say he doesn't help you around the house. What's up with that?
I do everything.
You do everything?
Almost. Okay, you'll do the dishes every so often, and then he makes a big deal that he did the dishes.
Yeah, he wants to. You
he wants a golden star on his
one thing in dishes. Do you work outside the home as well?
Do I what?
Do you work outside the home as well?
I work full-time.
You work full-time? You both work full-time?
Right.
You're living together? Does she do all the housework?
She does most of it.
She makes more than you. She's doing all the stuff around the house. I would make myself more useful if I were you. You know what I mean?
I make him dinner.
She can kick you to the curb without a lot of drama because she's got the money, she's doing all the work. What you doing?
I do a little of the housework.
He's in bars lying to me about it.
Well, maybe that's why you in divorce court.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Do you want to keep her?
I do.
Beautiful.
She is.
If I could wave a magic wand and get you exactly what you need from him, what would it be?
I just want him to respect me like how I respect him and try like how I try. I feel like he doesn't try a whole lot. Like how I said, he's about himself. He kind of really is.
You're tired of his lack of contribution. You want to leave.
Even
you say, hang on. You say he owes you $1,800. Tell me why I should award you $1,800 as you go.
Because he hasn't paid anything for rent. Like in the first month that we moved in together, he didn't pay anything for rent. I've bought all the furniture in the house. I've bought everything. I've done everything, given him gas money, whatever.
I bought the microwave.
Yeah, he bought the microwave at the Goodwill, and I bought everything.
How much is the rent?
18.
$1,800 a month. You just want him to pay 1 month's rent.
Yeah.
Just for good measure.
Show me that you could do it like I did for you.
Just for good measure.
But wait, that you did for me?
Yeah.
Your family helped us out the first
month. And this month what?
This month.
And this month you're leaving. That's just putting you out.
It's just.
I pay for everything there.
I know you do.
I got you.
You don't.
I got you. Can I say this? I'm gonna talk about that $1,800 in a second. But before I do that, let me say this. Women get tired of holding up the whole thing. I get more women come in here and tell, I do this, I do that. They got a list of 3,000 things they do. And then the dude says, every once in a while, I did the dishes.
And then he wants to work for it.
She doesn't want to be responsible for everything. You're making her responsible for your financial security because she's got to take enough of your check from you so you don't light it all up in a cigarette. She's got to make sure the bills are paid. She's cooking dinner. She's doing everything. And sometimes they come away with the idea, what are you doing? And then they end up here. Did I get that right?
Can I say something too? Is sometimes when I talk to him about it or whatever, I could talk to him about things, and he seems like he understands for the moment, and like he'll try for like one day and then give up on it. But he'll just tell me maybe I'm just too comfortable, like it's an excuse.
Yeah, he's an agreeable dude. I mean, he accepts his wrong, but he is so comfortable in doing nothing, and you, on the other hand, fill in all the gaps. What was the agreement that you made with respect to who was going to pay what when you moved in together?
Half and half.
Half and half.
Is that the agreement that you made?
Yes. And first off, I didn't even want to move in that expensive apartment. It's an expensive place where we're living at.
You didn't say that at the time?
How much money have you given her towards your half of the bills?
That's what I was going to come up to next. I just started a new job, so I just started my new job, so I gave her half my first check this week. And this is my first check that I got, and I gave her half of it. So this was the first. So
is that right?
Yeah, he gave me $200.
Yeah, and the check was only like $350 because it was.
But then you went and spent a lot of your money on.
I got you. Listen, I'm not going to give you $1,800 because you're kicking him out of the house and he's going to have to pay for rent that you're staying there. You're making more money than he does. He did not drop the ball or an obligation that he had. When he's there, he's supposed to pay half of it. If you let him stay there, he needs to pay half of it. But I'm not going to award you a full month's rent as you kick him out the door. I will say this. He can't respect a line you failed to draw. You need to draw a line and make him respect it. You can't keep a woman you failed to help. You better get up and help her or you're going to lose her.
Okay.
There will be no recovery in this matter. This case is adjourned.
After hearing from Judge Lynn today, what are you willing to do to make this relationship work?
Step my game up and put in half the work that she puts into.
I'm hoping that she really got through to him because I love him and I don't want him to go anywhere. It's just enough is enough sometimes, though.
Judge, this is the case of sick and tired.
Thank you, Nick. I have a young couple here with a brand new baby that are deep into a tit-for-tat situation. I've got to jump in here and see what I can do.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Aaron Tate and Timothy Stewart. Ms. Tate and Mr. Stewart, you have been together for 6 years, and you have one 10-month-old baby together, but things aren't working out, so you've come to see me. Ms. Tate, you are asking for $600 from Mr. Stewart for health care for your child, and I will get to that momentarily, but before I do, Ms. Tate, why don't you tell me a little bit about your relationship and why we're here in divorce court today?
Yes, Judge Toler. Me and Timothy have been through so much together, and I've lost a lot dealing with this entire relationship. But one thing that I'm not gonna lose is myself. Me and Timothy started dating back when I was in college. I had a tennis scholarship.
Oh, really?
Yes, I did. Can you see the picture?
I love tennis.
Do you?
Oh, my goodness.
Well, we need to get out there then.
That's right. So you got into college on a tennis scholarship. Yes. What happened?
Timothy happened. Basically, when we got together, everything was all good. Then we found out that he had cancer, and I stood through him throughout the entire time, only for him to get over the cancer and leave me for his ex. That really broke me. Like, I stood with him throughout everything, and it broke me. It really did, and it affects me still to this day. But
I can see. You're about to cry now.
It's hard. It's hard to even talk about.
How long were you together before he broke up with you?
We were together for a year.
For a year?
Yeah.
First, I'm sorry you had cancer so young, but I'm glad you beat it. You're looking good.
Thank you. Thank
you. Why don't you tell me your version of what occurred in college?
All I got to say is I done survived cancer, I done survived homelessness,
and I could survive without being in a relationship with Eric.
To be honest with you, Judge Toler, our relationship, it was kind of on the down low, and I didn't really tell everybody about
Why was the relationship on the down low?
Because I kind of knew that Timothy...
Because you knew he was down low, right?
I did.
I mean, not like that. I didn't mean that. I'm not taking that.
I honestly did.
My bad. That's what I get for trying to use young folk lingo at my age. My bad.
No.
Because he was low down.
He's a man whore.
Not much better, but more true.
And I felt like I didn't want everybody to see that part of me because I really do, and I did and still do care about him.
She contends that you were only with her for stability, both financial and emotional, at the time when you needed it. Is there any truth to that? And here's a woman who's breaking apart in front of us. Here's a woman who left college because she couldn't get her act together behind you. I want you to be as honest as you can here today about what happened. So is any of what she said true?
The only truth behind that is the fact she put me out when I needed her. It wasn't that I was looking for stability or trying to gain stability. I was homeless. I didn't have nowhere else to go, and she knew my situation. It's not an excuse every time. She knew my situation. She knew I didn't have no family members out here, and she constantly throws that in my face. She let it be known.
What happened when she put you out?
Good question.
She gets mad because of certain situations between me and her. For example, she gets mad because the bus runs, a certain time after night. Like, let's say I get off at 1 o'clock. I can't get the model to come straight home. So with that being said, she has to understand that what time I comes home from work, between 5, 6, 7, doesn't matter what time in the morning I get home, I gotta walk and take the bus. She has transportation to and from work. She don't never have to worry about that. She makes it hard for me. She makes everything difficult. She argues about petty arguments,
Give me an example.
Yeah, for example, she doesn't like the way I dress my daughter. One time I put a dress on her, she took it off of her. Nothing
the daughter that you shared together?
Yes, nothing is wrong with the dress I put on her. Nothing.
What about the time you took all the snacks from the house after we bought them together?
Okay, and what about the time that you told me give me back the birthday slippers that she bought me? She took that away.
Judge Toler, I will admit sometimes I am very petty, but this man has taken all of the tissue out of the house just because he bought it.
Speaking of petty,
all the toilet tissue?
Speaking of petty, I'm glad you said the DL situation because this paperwork right here shows how petty she can be. She puts me on a men's blog with bisexual men. And try to expose me like... That's why I was offended when you said that. I'm like...
I didn't even know. I'm sorry. My bad.
Judge Toler.
She did. Did you do that?
I did, Judge Toler, I did. And that was at a time where we weren't together, and I was just really upset because, first of all, I was pregnant, and we weren't together, and I had not spoken to him in a long time. So I'm not the only one in this situation that's petty. Like,
Judge.
Will you tell me what petty things he's done?
Timothy, we'll be in an argument going back and forth, and he'll say something like, oh, you have a flat booty. Well, I'm like, you didn't have a problem the groceries, so why is it an issue now?
Oh, I don't think she meant that.
What's wrong with that? Or the time that he was supposed to keep our daughter on Valentine's Day.
I'm confused, Nick. Do you want me to leave it alone?
I think you should leave it alone.
All right.
Let's leave that alone. Let's leave that alone.
What are you doing?
You're on. That's neither here nor there. We're not going to get on that.
Let's leave it alone, Judge.
We're going to talk about
Just be real.
Let's leave it alone.
She done left my clothes in a bathtub full of water. Says she hand washing them.
Well,
and let them dry in the bathtub.
Sometimes Timothy lacks, washing his clothes. He'll even go in my closet and pick out my Atlanta Falcons t-shirt and wear it just because he wants to piss me off. I doesn't like that. So I don't know why he even goes there sometimes.
Yana, she says that I have an imaginary friend because she never met the guy.
Right.
She never met who?
My friend.
Oh, you have a friend?
Yeah, I have a friend.
And she said she's imaginary.
He has a name.
Does he? He doesn't have Judge Toler. I can tell
but let me ask you this. Mr. Stewart.
Yes, ma'am.
Were you unfaithful to her on the regular while you were together? I mean...
Because, I'm the one that provides the baby formula any other time. But this one time, Timothy did buy baby formula, and he ended up taking it after we got into a disagreement. So now our baby doesn't even have baby formula because you're mad at me for something that we have going on.
You took food out of your baby's mouth because you were mad at her mother?
Were there ever any together, Your Honor? That's the question. Me and her has been back and forth, on and off, constantly. I never know when it's stable or not. That's why I'm here now, because I'm tired of instability. You can't kick me out every disagreement we have. Honor, it's not even that serious for her to say, oh, pack your stuff and go. It could be as little as me not taking out the trash or not watching the baby for 2 hours after getting off of work for 10. Like, she doesn't care.
Judge, I work 10 hours as well, and when I get home, I have our daughter. He gets home much later, and he'll get home and he'll be like, oh, I want to go to sleep, so I'm going to lay on the sofa so that I don't have to be in the bed and wake up and get our daughter up or get her some food to go to sleep.
Your Honor.
It's frustrating because I don't get sleep, Judge Toler. I'm a new mom. This is the first time. Timothy, this is his 3rd child. This is new for me, and I'm handling it like a champ. It's hard. Honestly, it's harder doing it and having someone with me and not having the help than it is just doing it by myself.
Your Honor, it'd been different if I wasn't trying to help, but I've been there and I've been trying, but ain't nobody gonna keep getting disrespected like that on a daily basis.
What do you do on the regular for the baby?
I work. I work.
For the baby? Well, she works
for the
too.
baby. When I get home, I do anything that she asks me to do. Because guess what? When she says she's not doing it, she's not doing it. It's left for me to do it. We get into arguments about simple stuff like me getting off of work and you not letting me know that the baby is out of formula. So I wake up in the morning and I gotta hop up because the baby's crying to go run to the store and get formula. If you were so concerned about that, you should have been worried about the baby also. It's not just about you. We're in this together as a team, so we should be able to work together. I walk, she sits down for work. She don't get off her ass. So
now.
Yeah.
I just want to say, Timothy has some nerve to bring up anything about baby formula, because that same baby formula that he bought that time, because, you know, I'm the one that provides the baby formula any other time. But this one time, Timothy did buy baby formula, and he ended up taking it after we got into a disagreement. So now our baby doesn't even have baby formula because you're mad at me for something that we have going on.
You took food out of your baby's mouth because you were mad at her mother?
She packed all my stuff.
I didn't pack anything.
She packed all my stuff. It wasn't a matter of me taking it from the baby mouth because she had formula. It was a matter of her going and buy it because she wants to put me out. I paid $400 in rent, and I paid for
the baby's food.
Took it.
Man.
You see how he's trying to
The
skip
baby
over?
had baby food, the baby had baby formula. I just bought a brand new set of formula. That was it.
And you weren't gonna let her have it because you were mad.
I was gonna let her have it. I just wanted her to buy it. That was me being petty.
Buy it all
So I don't get a
you?
petty moment. She gets to be petty all day long. I don't get a petty moment.
I'm on fuss.
It's just for her to spend money. My baby had food.
Mr. Stewart,
and she
I'm
had
on fuss.
formula.
She's got a huge fuss coming. I haven't gotten over the college business. So don't worry about that. But you gotta own your stuff. This is your 3rd baby.
Yes, ma'am.
With your 27-year-old self, is that what it is?
26.
26-year-old self.
And he's not supportive.
What you gonna do about that?
I'm trying to get stability. That's why I got
Trying.
Yeah.
He's jumping
In the
house to house and
meantime, pull it in and zip it up.
He wants to get married, but he doesn't know if this is what he wants.
When did he say that? When did he say that?
Just told he says it all the time.
To you?
Yes. He wants to marry me.
Do you say that to her?
Your Honor, I've been trying. This is what I'm saying.
He
I
wants
have
to get
not
married.
forsaken her.
You know, you can't be present on the constant with is it 3 different baby mothers?
No, just 2.
Just 2. But you can't be present on the constant if you keep making babies as you walk along through life and you go through women. It's just not, and after a while, the child support is going to be more money than you make.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand what I'm saying? You want to be a defender of your community or a disease in your community. Do you see what I'm saying? You know, Ms. Tate, can I say this to you?
Of course, Judge Toler.
You can't engage in fairy tale thinking. You got together with a guy that you knew wasn't doing the right thing because you wouldn't tell your mama and daddy. And you knew it was wrong, but you loved him. For the other women out there who are listening to this, never let a man stand in between you and your mind.
Absolutely.
And teach that baby girl of yours that very same thing.
Oh, I will.
School. What do you want from him?
Right now, our daughter is needing her dad, and it's been about 2 weeks since she's actually seen him. So, you know.
Have you been less than an attentive father?
When I'm with my kids, I give them all the attention they need.
When he's with them.
When he's with them. That is such a huge subordinate clause.
Your Honor, when my child was born, I wasn't able to be there. I wasn't given that.
Why weren't you there, Timothy?
I wasn't given that option.
Why? Because you were with another woman, or
and
what?
also,
stop.
After the fact, when I still was trying to come to the hospital so I can at least be on the birth certificate, I wasn't given that option either. I was taken away. All because of, communication. She doesn't want to talk and work things out. She prefer it go her way or the highway. And that's basically
no matter what wrong she did, your daughter deserves you in her life as much as you can be.
I will be there.
And I'm asking you if you've been a less than an attentive father. Is she precluding you from seeing her, or are you simply not taking the opportunities that you do have?
Your Honor, I'm taking as much opportunities as I have.
Just like you took last night?
Because I'm homeless, so I have to make ends meet so I can be able to put a roof over my head. The martyr, like I said, that's an hour 30. I work at my job, I'm a bar back. It requires a lot of energy and a lot of time. And that's not something that I've been given or granted.
He hangs out with his friends. How don't you have time?
I'm working on it.
He hangs out with his friends more than I do.
You say he's controlling.
He absolutely
Why do you say he's controlling?
Well, for instance, one time he said something about the things that I post online, but mind you, me and Timothy met on social media. So everything that I have online now is nothing different from when we met. So all of a sudden, now he's got some issues with what I'm posting because he wants to get married, but he doesn't know if this is what he wants.
When did he say that? When did he say that?
Just told he says it all the time.
To you?
Yes. He wants to marry me.
Do you say that to her?
Your Honor, I've been trying. This is what I'm saying.
He
I
wants
have
to get
not
married.
forsaken her. I've been trying. All them times that I had left, it's only because I've been forced to. It wasn't an option.
That's not true.
Where I can sit by and deal with it. I can't. I love her. That's all I was saying. I love her, and I showed her in multiple ways, but it's not gonna work. It's never gonna work, and it's because she's controlling.
And if
she wants to have.
You explain to me in what manner she's controlling.
You can't talk how you want. You can't tell her things that she don't want to hear. Like, for example, she wanted a foot massage. She asked me to give it to her. I asked her if her foot is washed. Did she take a shower? She got mad and was like, you need to watch your tone when you ask me questions. Now, I'm a man. If somebody tell me watch my tone, you just checking me and belittling me, and there's no respect behind that. All I did was ask a question.
Is your anger displaced, do you believe? You're upset that you don't have stability with him, so
I get angry in other ways. Yes, I will agree with that, Judge Toler. I do.
Are you the same way?
No.
You've done some petty stuff.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
You've done some very, very petty stuff.
She brought that out of me. I was never like that.
But
But he's a grown man. He's a grown man. I can't control
It's so
him.
interesting. Guys come out here and say, I'm a man. And then whenever they get cornered on something they do wrong, she made me do it.
She did it.
She was the reason. She brought that out in me. You know, I'm the man. I'm the head of the house. I'm this, and this. Yeah, but I didn't do right. Well, it was her fault. I got it. I know what's happening here. Even if y'all don't, I do. You want Mr. Stewart to pay you $600 for 3 months of health care for your baby. Explain to me what that, why that specific request.
I'm a new mom, and I want my baby to be able to go to the doctor, you know, without any issues, because that's one thing that comes up. Whenever you go to the doctor, their first question is, what's your insurance? Who do you...
Do you have insurance?
I do. I have insurance for myself and my baby, but right now, covering the insurance, buying the formula, buying the Pampers...
It's a lot.
It's a lot for me, especially
Mr.
since
Stewart,
we're not together.
Do you feel that you financially contribute in a meaningful manner to baby number 3 here?
Everything that we've done is split. Whatever money I have, it goes towards her and whatever we got to do. I don't do nothing on my own accord. She knows how much I get paid. I tell her. She knows everything. So it's not like I'm hiding anything.
I got it. I got it.
I got my address.
I understand what's happening. I understand what's happening. Let me say this. You two need to press pause, freeze, and grow the hell up. Anytime you're going to say something to him, complain to him, have a problem with him, say your daughter's name first and say to yourself, I am willing to destroy her foundation because I sound like what he said today. And anytime you gonna do something to her, I'm willing to destroy my daughter's foundation because I want to make her feel small today. You remember that when you go home. Come together. If you can't get together as lovers, be together as parents. But you gotta grow up. And the score is dead even 0 right now. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yes. Dead even 0. I'm gonna send you two to a counselor. And we're gonna figure out things from there because I'm afraid to award money and I don't know where all the rest of the money needs to go. He's got 3 kids. And $600 isn't this way or that way. And I'm not gonna do that. But I want you to see this counselor, and I want it to be the first of many times that whenever you have a free couple of dollars, you go see a counselor. Not to make your love work, but keep your kid from being crazy.
Absolutely.
You with me?
Yes, ma'am.
There will be no recovery in this matter.
Judge, this is the case of irreplaceable.
Thank you, Nick. Here we have a couple that have 2 children together, but no trust between them. Let's see where they've been and where they're headed.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Quanasia Rose and Chandler Tarquino. The 2 of you have been together for 10 years and you have 2 children together. You do not, however, want to be together anymore. Ms. Rose, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your union and why you're here today?
Your Honor, we're here today because I can't take his compulsive lying. We're gonna have to sit him in a seat next to Donald Trump. I mean, he lies so much, it's ridiculous. Like, it's not even funny.
Hold on. If you were doing what you had to do, I wouldn't be having to lie.
We're gonna talk about this.
Well, let me ask you this. What kind of things does he lie about?
Everything, anything.
Give me 3 top lies.
This one time when we had an argument, he told me that he got shot in his neck. So I'm freaking out, scared that, you know, something's gonna go terribly wrong. He got shot in his neck. I didn't know if he was at a hospital, on the side of the street. All I know that he was shot in his neck. So I'm freaking out, calling every hospital there is. No signs of Chandler Tarquino.
Did he call?
No, he texted me that he got shot in his neck. So now I'm calling every hospital looking for him frantically. I can't find him. 2 hours later, I get a text that he's out of surgery and he's doing okay and he's gonna come see me. So I'm going along with everything, you know, letting him have his glory. And he sends me a photoshopped picture with the gunshot wound. It looked so fake, so animated. Then,
at what point did you realize he was lying?
I knew he was lying from the point when he texted me that he got shot. Nobody sent a text message that they got shot. He comes to my house the next day with a knee bandage on the gunshot wound, okay? Why would you have a knee bandage on the gunshot wound?
Now, Mr. Tarquino, did you get shot in the neck?
Nah, no man, Your Honor. The reason I lied, Your Honor.
Tell me why you had to lie.
I was with another female.
Oh.
You know, I didn't want to be with her, so I was with another female at the time. And, you know, I just told my lie. That was the lie. I wanted that.
Well, you were with another female. You were with another woman. I hate that call it female business, but you were with another woman.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Did you want both women, so you lied to her so she thought you were just temporarily incapacitated, or you were looking to move on?
Like I'm a good-looking man, and I want my cake and eat it too, Your Honor. I want her, and I want somebody else.
Okay, let me ask you this, Mr. Tarquino. Why a shot in the neck? There's a lot of lies that you could tell. Shot in the neck is hard to back up.
That's so far-fetched, very far. And then when he comes to my house with the knee bandage...
No, I want to know what his reasoning was.
I mean, it was the first thing that came to my mind. It was the easiest thing.
So what was it? Tell me another outlandish story he told you.
Well, he told me he was going to his friend's house to watch a basketball game. And, of course, I know all his friends, and I know that he ain't have no friends at the moment.
She following me. She tracking me, Your Honor. She's following me. That's what she doing.
So I did track him down to another person's apartment. It wasn't a friend of his. It was a woman. And he was there. I called his phone. He wasn't answering, and then he pops up out of there, out of the person's apartment. He's like, oh, well, what are you doing here? I'm like, well, I thought you weren't here. I thought you were at your friend's house. How are you asking me that if I'm here, if you're not supposed to be here?
Well, you ain't gonna tell him about how you went Mike Tyson, though, huh?
Well, why don't you tell me about how she went Mike Tyson?
Yeah, he blind my eye and everything, punched me in the eye. You know, got all the people out there watching her beat up on me and all of that.
Recall
you
that.
know, tracking my phone. I don't know what she got going on, y'all.
Did you jump on him when you found him?
I didn't immediately jump on him, but we had we exchanged a few words.
Right.
She didn't even let the car stop. She didn't let the car stop.
She didn't let what car? The car she was in?
The car that she brought with her didn't stop. She jumped out the car like she was doing a drive-by.
Me jumping on him was a reaction after what he said to me. He's like, oh, you can leave. Why do I have to leave now? You got caught cheating. Don't tell me I have to leave. You should have discussed this with me before you went and cheated.
Because I cheated already. It's over with. What we gonna do about it? It already happened.
Tell me one more lie. These are good.
Well, there was one time.
Hold on. Can I tell my lie?
No.
I'm gonna get that one last lie. And then I'll get to you, Mr. Tarquino.
There was one time that he told me that he was going outside to move his bicycle. It was like at midnight. He came back from moving his bicycle 3 hours later. It doesn't take you 3 hours to move a bicycle.
I had got a tire flat. I went to take it down the street to the gas station.
At 12 o'clock.
And when you got to the gas station, you got shot.
Something like that. Something like that.
Now, Mr. Tarquino, let me ask you this. Are you committed to her, or are you really dedicated to the proposition that you're good looking and you should have as many women as you want? Because
I'm committed to all the females in the world, Your Honor. How about that? I'm too good looking for one female, Your Honor.
When you got together with her, did you tell her that?
Why would I tell her that?
Because it's the truth. Oh, that's right. I forgot the truth. My bad. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go there. You know, let me tell you. Did you discuss it to her after you got her pregnant the first time about what your intentions were?
No, because she was already pregnant.
After you got her pregnant again for the second time,
I guess she got the picture.
She got the picture?
Yeah.
Did you get the picture?
No, because he still came back to me. So it's like, what are you leading me on for?
When you say he came back to me, what does that mean, really?
I came back to her and 1,000 other women. That's what that means.
That means he came back, he wanted to be home, he wanted to be with his kids, he wanted to be a family, he apologized about everything.
Did he just not have anywhere else to go?
I don't think it was homelessness, because he has other places to go.
I don't think it was homelessness. I think he had other places to go.
He had other options, plenty of options that he could have went, but he came back because he said he wanted his family. I believed it. He said he's not going to do it anymore. But, I mean, he still did it. There was one time that there was a woman knocking on our window. Yeah. And he's like, the woman knocking is like, Chandler. And I'm like, let me see who that is. He's like, no, leave it alone. Don't worry about it. That's just this lady. I got into a fender bender with her. I gave her my information just for her to go away. And now she's knocking on my window probably wanting payment. So I was like, okay, no problem. The next day, it's a knock at the door. Chandler, I know you're in there. I'm like, no, let me get the door. He's like, no, that's the same fender bender woman. Please, let's just, she's gonna go away. I promise, she's gonna go away. So it's an old lady. So then I get a text message on my social media from the person knocking at the window and the door saying they know how inside my house looks. So I turned to him and I asked him about it. He's just like, oh, I gotta go. I can't. This is too much.
I can't tell you.
You don't want to believe me, so believe her. I gotta go. Oh. So it's like, it's either I believe him or I believe the other person. If I believe the other person, he has nothing to explain to me.
Right. Mr. Tarquino, what do you got to say about that? Is that pretty much how it went? Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't quite say it went like that. It wasn't the house.
It went just like that.
Look at me, Mr. Tarquino.
It was really a crackhead, Your Honor. She was looking for some dope.
She was a crackhead?
There wasn't no dope in the house, Your Honor.
I don't think he's being 100% honest. I think he's just still being young in the mind. When he doesn't have
well,
that
he's 29 years old. How young in the mind could he be?
Like teenage, because who has a family and wants to sleep around and be with a whole bunch of women?
You don't watch Divorce Court, do you? Why would a crackhead randomly pick your house to find some dope?
Stay in the hood, Your Honor.
You in the hood?
Yeah, we stay in the hood. Crackheads knock on the window.
I mean, I don't live in the hood, but I don't think that crackheads just go to every random house looking for crack.
No,
they go where
don't.
they think it is.
It ain't at my house, but she thought it was.
She knew his name.
She knew my name. Who she called me?
She called you Chandler, and she told me how the inside the house looks.
She didn't call me Chandler. She said Chance.
Oh my gosh.
She said Chance. She ain't my
Mr.
name.
Tarquino, why don't you tell me something about Ms. Rose that you find distressing that you believe would lead
I work hard,
to you
Your Honor.
leaving?
Right now, I work 2 jobs, Your Honor.
You work 2 jobs?
She don't work. She stay at home, take care of the kids. She don't really do no cleaning. You understand what I'm saying? You know, I work. So she asked me one time, while called me at work one time, she asked me for $250. She wanted to invest it to make more money. So I'm like, I know I'm from the hood. I know about them get-rich schemes everybody doing. So when I give her the $250, I'm saying, understand what you're doing, because understand that this is our last. So if you're doing this, if you lose it.
Did you know about what she was trying to invest in?
Yeah, I knew about it, but
you thought it was a scam.
She didn't know as much as I know. So when I told her about it, you understand what I'm saying? I made sure she understood what she was doing. So when I give her the money, she lose the money, and she don't want to tell me about it. So it go by a whole week, you understand what I'm saying? And she think I forgot about it, but I did not forget about it, because that's $250 that came out of my pocket. You understand what I'm saying? So now, I bring it up out the blue after having sex with her. So what happened to the $250?
Talk about setting up a conversation.
You feel me?
I hear you.
Crazy.
Ms. Rose, did all of that occur?
No, not the way you said it. Not
Will you
not
tell me your version of that story?
The thing that I had got into, it was something for you to invest in, and you're not going to get your money back right away when you invest in something. It takes time.
2 years later. Did you get money back?
Ms. Rose, did you what? Was it a scheme?
I didn't know it was a scheme. It was the,
Did you get a quarterback?
It was what? No, stop.
It was the 250 turned into 2,500.
That's a scheme.
I didn't know.
You know what I mean? But you're talking about that tenfold investment thing, from a cat who's,
My point proven.
Sir?
You owe me $250.
I don't.
Well, what do you want to happen, Ms. Rose? Because he has stated quite unequivocally what he intends to do. He intends to spread his charm and his beauty all amongst the females or the women of this world.
Better believe
and without regret, without remorse. What do you intend to do given that information? This woman just said to me that she would let you do as you please with respect to other women if you would just be honest about it. And you're telling me your response to that is what?
It's no fun when I tell her. If she know it's no fun, I like to hide.
Oh, you like to creep?
I like to play peekaboo, y'all.
I don't think he's being 100% honest. I think he's just still being young in the mind. When he doesn't have
Well, he's 29 years old. How young in the mind could he be?
Like teenage, because who has a family and wants to sleep around and be with a whole bunch of women?
You don't watch Divorce Court, do you?
I don't think she do,
But he should be dedicated. He acts like he's dedicated, so don't lead me on and then
I'm dedicated.
What makes you think he's dedicated?
Because he does everything. He takes care of home, he works, he makes sure that his family is good, but he still has his bad habits, his bad ways. He lies for no reason. I give him that option to be open with me, and if he needs to do other things, let me know rather than keep me in the dark. So I don't have the incident like when that woman's
knocking at the door. Keeping you in the dark is better. The adrenaline get pumped.
Mr. Tarquino,
Yes, ma'am.
This woman just said to me that she would let you do as you please with respect to other women if you would just be honest about it. And you're telling me your response to that is what?
It's no fun when I tell her. If she know it's no fun, I like to hide.
Oh, you like to creep?
I like to play peekaboo, y'all.
It could be so
if we
much
ain't
easier.
playing hide and
It could
seek,
be
I
so
don't
much
want to play
easier.
at all.
Oh my God.
So the creeping in and of itself is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hiding, the rush, all of that. She's looking at the hospitals, you running, You jumped, all of that.
Like a child.
Like a child.
Like a child.
Child that handled his business. You weren't complaining in the beginning.
So what if your daughter brought home a younger version of you? What would you do?
Exactly.
Well, she'll grow up one day.
You heard of ropes and handcuffs, right? It's just gonna be a different meaning of ropes and handcuffs. She ain't gonna go nowhere. She gonna be in my house for the rest of her life. She ain't gonna have no boyfriend.
Right.
Forever. There ain't gonna be no man. It's just gonna be me and her in the world. Me and my daughter. She ain't gonna have no man for her.
You scared me. Ms. Rose, you are seeking $379 for the Apple Watch you said that Mr. Tarquino dropped and broke. Why don't you tell me the circumstances of that?
First of all, it was the first Apple Watch ever made.
Stop. Go ahead.
We had a disagreement, and I asked him to pack his things and leave.
$350?
And he went on my dresser and started to just ramble things around, knowing that I have important items on there that may break if dropped. And he continued to just disrupt my dresser, and he threw off my Apple Watch. I think he did it purposely because he's jealous.
Okay. Mr. Tarquino, what is your story about the Apple Watch?
I did it on purpose, John. I did. I don't even care I did. But $350? It was the first Apple Watch ever made, Your Honor. You think I'm gonna pay $350 for a first Apple generation watch? I'll give her $1.50.
Well, how old was the watch?
It wasn't the first. It was the second generation.
How old was the watch?
Oh, how old was it? It was like 90 days old.
90
I just got it.
So you talking about 90 days from this day?
I just got the watch.
90 days from this day.
Do you have anything that would tell me how much a second generation Apple Watch would cost?
Google?
Google. I ain't got
Google.
Google.
You want me to pay $350 for it.
Here we are. I'm gonna have a conversation with the only person in this duo that would respond logically. So you can relax. And let me talk to you, Ms. Rose. Hey, not another word. He is who he is. He told you who he is. He continues to be who he is without any problem. I mean, you whooped him once, which I cannot recommend because you can go to jail. Just because you're a woman and you hit him, you still go to jail for it. That's still domestic violence, still inappropriate. I think you're a charming young lady. I think you are very bright. I think you are attractive. I think you have a lot of sense. I think you got 2 kids with him, so you feel stuck. But I also want to say to you, there's always education and there's always employment. If you're sick of this crap, move forward. Yes, he's paying your bills right now, but he doesn't have to in the future. You continue to love and you continue to grow and expand and be more functional on your own, so you don't have to put up with this nonsense. I know you got 2 kids and it's hard. I get that part. You kind of made the deal with the devil and you're just kind of seeing through it. But if you're gonna make a deal with the devil, don't let the devil send you to jail by getting angry with it. You know who he is, you know what he's about, you know, and if he's sneaking because he thinks it's fun, he enjoys your response. He enjoys the excitement of jacking you around. He enjoys all of that. Mm-hmm. Don't give it, you're giving him everything. Everything. And if that's the deal you want to cut, because you're a grown woman, you can cut any deal you want to. But also be in a position to cut a better deal by being a better person all the time, by allowing your options to grow in case this gets old. Because, good Lord, it's going to get old. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
And the last thing I got to say, your daughter will live the life that you give your wife. You can talk all that yin-yang about locking her up in your house, but you know that ain't gonna happen. And the first fool that comes along and gives her any line at all and then treats her horribly, runs around on her, treats her badly, lies to her, upsets her. If you wanna get your heart broke, watch that happen, because that's exactly what you're teaching her to take. There will be no recovery in this matter. It is so ordered.
So you're committed to every girl in the world?
I feel like I look too good, you know? I made money, you know, I got everything, car, house.
So you think he can kind of redeem himself?
Yeah, I think with the advice she gave and the words that she used, you know, and it will trigger something in him to change.
Okay. Judge, this is the case of Drank Sinatra.
Thank you. Today we've got a case of drinking, cheating, breaks, and one baby. And I want to make sure that last thing, that baby, is okay.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toler presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Kayla Allen and Brian Vizueta. The two of you have been together 3 years, separated for the last 6 months. You have one child together. Ms. Allen, you are seeking monetary compensation from Mr. Vizueta for moving expenses, and we will get to that momentarily. But Ms. Allen, I'm going to start with you. Why are we here today?
Good morning, Judge. First off, Brian says that I'm a hoe and not a housewife. And the first thing is that, you know, this past Memorial Day weekend, I went with one of my best friends down to Orlando. Brian was invited to come on that trip. I even offered to pay for his way.
Right.
And at the end of the day, you know, he said he didn't want to go. So while I was down there, throughout the trip, I was kind of posting pictures with my best friend. And one day in particular, I went down to the bar because my friend was in the room talking to her boyfriend. And while at the bar, the bellboy offered to take me and my friend to downtown Orlando to see the area, you know. I took a Snapchat video of downtown Orlando, but I didn't include my friend in the video. So because of that, the next thing you know, Brian's accusing me of sleeping with the bellboy and going home with him and not going back to the hotel room.
Mr. Vizueta, do you think she was messing around with the bellboy?
I mean, yeah, there's proof.
Now, where's the proof?
When she came back, I had asked her, you know, I confronted her about it, and she breaks down crying. So...
That's not what happened at all. So
mind you, there's other
basically,
proof.
I'm gonna get you. Did you fall out?
What happened was, I gave him the whole phone. So he went through Snapchat, he went through Instagram, he went through Facebook. I was able to explain everything. But the one thing that I was very, in particular about, he wanted to read through my messages with my best friend. And I think that's an invasion of privacy. Like, why do you need to go through what I'm saying with my best friend? And he wanted to try to time track me to be able to coordinate and say, oh, well, you were here and you were there. So the message in particular that he's talking about, one of the messages said, okay, well, my friend said, okay, well, good night. And I had explained to him that she had sent that because I was taking too long downstairs at the bar to get back upstairs. But as she sent that message, I walked into the room.
Did what you see bother you, and why did it bother you?
If we're working things out, you shouldn't be hiding stuff at all.
Well, what was she hiding? I mean, did she let you go through the phone?
Yes.
Sort of, yeah.
Sort of, yeah. That's a yes.
Yeah.
What did you see that said, aha, she's doing the wrong thing?
Because at that time, I had asked her, you know, who'd you go out with? Oh, just my friend. Come to find out, there's a dude in the picture now, out of nowhere. And then that's when I tell her, look, if we're working things out, you shouldn't be hiding stuff. So
the reason why...
That's already a red flag for me.
If we're working things out, were things already rocky?
Of course.
Why were things rocky?
She had stepped out.
What now? Is that true?
No. So the issue with regards to that is the timing. So basically what happened was I moved out at the beginning of September because we basically had lost our way. You know, Brian was not spending time at home. So it got to the point that I was like, you know, maybe we just need space. So I moved out. And by the month of...
So you were on a break?
Yeah, kind of break. No, no.
I hate breaks.
No. It wasn't like a break. I just moved out because it was just very, it was a hostile...
You moved out and it wasn't a break?
No, it was a hostile environment, so I just wanted to get some space. So we were still, talking. We even went to, some counseling in October. But then what happened was...
She's still seeing some dude.
And then, but the guy that he's referring to, my coworker, we had to text basically, for work purposes. So what he's referring to was, come the end of October, around Halloween time, Brian and I kind of sort of agreed that we were going to go.
You were seeing him the entire time?
We were going to go. That's not what happened. But like at the end of October, we both agreed that we were going to go on the break. And after we agreed to go on the break, in November was when I kind of sort of started like going a little bit more with the guy, like really talking to him, like texting, like keeping things kind of sort of casual.
So you kind of drifted into a quasi-relationship while you were out of the house and on a break. Did I get that?
Yeah, I did that, but he also did stuff.
Yeah, and we're gonna figure that out in a minute, Mr. Vizueta. What did you learn about the nature of her relationship? When did you learn it, and what did you guys say about it?
She had come out when we were, not talking. She was like, hey, I'm gonna go out with coworkers. And it was this dude. I already called it out from the beginning. I was like, you don't have any other coworkers that live in Jersey that are gonna come pick you up? So there's that. So then, out of months later, she admits, like, yeah, we were texting. We went a couple of times, but just friends. All while the entire time we're going to therapy.
Okay.
So then that's when I told her, look, I'm not beat for this. I'm not here for that. I hope you get what you want. I'm just gonna contact you.
But I'm not the dude.
I'm just gonna contact you, the baby related, and that's it.
You say he tries to control you. I think I already know where you're gonna go with that one, but has he always been a jealous guy? Because he does tend to look through your phone and your Instagram and all that kind of stuff. Is he jealous?
I will say yes. Has things gotten progressively worse? Yeah. In particular, there's an ex from grade school that I was involved with. And he's also like one of my really good friends, but only because of what Brian, he doesn't like him, so I only hang out with him really in a group setting. But one instance in particular, I had asked Brian to help me move the baby's furniture and my stuff into my new apartment. He basically told me, no, I'm not gonna help you. You can do that on your own. So I reached out to one of my friends because I didn't want to spend like,
Wait a minute, hold up. Your baby, right?
Yes, sir.
She's with your baby. And you ain't gonna help her get situated with your seed, with your progeny.
It sounds bad, but...
Yes, it does.
I know. But my whole argument is, if she removed herself from our living space together, I don't want to interrupt, or I don't want to, inject myself into that.
Hold up. No. I'm gonna have a moment, and then I'm gonna let it go. At no time are you not responsible for the welfare of your children. At no time. I don't care if she goes to the moon. You're supposed to do your job with respect to that child. If she ain't stable, if she ain't right, and she's holding that baby and her legs are out from under her, she falls on top of the baby. That's your baby.
And
your
it wasn't
baby.
Her alone.
Huh?
It wasn't her alone. She had a...
It doesn't matter. Was there another father?
No.
It was just you.
Yes, ma'am.
How could you not, like, even if she didn't ask you to help, it was like, you got my baby. You better be all right. You know what I'm saying?
I see that.
That's my 10 cents to the world. I don't understand it, how attenuated a man could be from his own future. Woo! Let's say they were doing the mad nasty.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
We did, okay.
Were you doing the mad nasty?
After I found out, yeah.
If you want her to forgive you for that, can't you forgive her for the other thing? Why don't you tell me, other than the cheating, what is your main concern with her?
My main concern is her drinking.
How much does she drink?
Good amount, like, let's say a bottle.
A bottle? There are all kinds of bottles. They got the little ones, they got the big ones.
Like a 750 bottle. A
750?
A milliliter of?
It could be any liquor. She has no...
Are you a drinker, Ms. Allen?
So, I do drink.
Exactly, yes.
But no, I'm not denying the fact that I drink. However, I drink, like, when I'm with my friends, it could be maybe, like, like 3 or 4, like, wine coolers, or maybe we'll have, like, a bottle of wine, or,
How many? Yeah, I take it you don't think it gets.
But he's making it seem like, I'm coming home from work every day and I'm, like, downing a bottle.
How often do you drink? Do you drink every day?
No. I have to wake up for work the next day.
Every other day.
Literally, Monday to Friday, I'm not drinking. Well, Monday to Thursday. Friday...
She can't even keep that straight.
But because and then Friday, he'll pick up the baby. So it's never anything like too crazy because baby comes back to me on Saturdays. So I'm not trying to be, you know, hungover throughout the whole day. Or even like, you know, he says I'm an alcoholic, but
you get lit up, though. You get lit up,
no,
though,
not
right?
not even because
I mean, you know, I understand. Glass of wine, whoo, but you kind of like.
I'll go to a good point, and then like, you know, I'm working on it because, you know, I do know like the alcohol is an issue for him. So it's like lately I've really been like, you know, trying to mind like my limits, trying to like woosah myself, and you know.
If you're trying to mind your limits, then you know there's an issue.
Exactly.
People don't mind their limits when they know that stuff is cool.
I just don't want to become like, because, you know, there's been times where it's like, you know, like things have happened throughout the day, like, you know, between us, and then I'll wait till like I start drinking to then like explode, which is why, like, you know, I really try to like tone it down, like not drink too much.
Repeat after me. I have an issue.
An issue.
With liquor.
With liquor.
There you go. You say Mr. Vizueta never wants to spend time with you and the baby. Tell me why you believe that.
That's a lie.
So, for instance, I literally I have to beg Brian.
I know she does talk a lot, though. I get that part. So I'm gonna give you an opportunity. I've noted that. Go ahead.
I mean, I literally have to beg Brian to come over and spend the night or to spend time with us. Like literally, like or for instance, like I will text him in the morning, and one time I didn't text him at all. So next you know, he's like, wait, no good morning text?
That's
None of this? But that's him because, again, because I'm always texting him first. I'm always reaching out to want to hang out. I'm always like, hey, come over. Hey, stay over.
Gotcha. Mr. Vizueta, do you not reach out to her?
Yeah, we talk every day, all day. Do I not stay over every night? No, because I have my own place. You know, I want my own space. But the thing is, she doesn't see it that way. She sees it, oh, you got to be with me at all times. Till the morning, till night, till next day. And when I'm not at work, I'm with her and the baby.
Are you guys working to get back together to have that unit, or is this just it?
I think we're working on that. But
back in the house with the baby?
Yeah, trying to see where it goes from there.
What do you think you're doing?
I agree. Like, I really want our family unit. You know, I'm adopted, so I didn't grow up with my birth parents, and I don't want that for my child. So, you know, I did have mishaps. I recognized them, and I realized, like, you know, I was wrong, and I really do, like, I apologize, and I feel horrible for it. And I keep trying to say, like, you know, I really want him to move back in with us. I really want to work on things. I really want to progress and move forward. I don't want to keep dwelling on the past. And it just seems like Brian just can't let go of what happened.
Okay.
And
when you say mishaps, to what are you referring?
Literally, like, the whole thing with my coworker, he refuses to let that go. And it's like, you know, like, during that time period, he was with 5 girls, and I moved on from that.
Mr. Vizueta, you didn't mention that.
I didn't think.
Were you with 5 girls while she was kind of flirting around with the coworker?
No, I mean, let's get this straight. She wasn't just flirting around. She was in a full-blown relationship with
No matter what she was doing, what were you doing? Don't say she's taking care of, because you came in here with the wrong attitude about that baby. Yes, you did. You told me what your attitude was, and I'm telling you it was wrong.
No.
Yeah.
Just that one instance, but you can't tell me about my own kid.
What were you doing?
She doesn't have to know what I was. She already.
No, I'm asking you. I'm asking you, what were you doing? Were you seeing other women?
Yes, I was enjoying my time.
Can I say this? Can I say this? I see it all the time. A woman does this much wrong over here. Dude does this over here. No, wait a minute. She spends years trying to get you over this.
So
while you, hey. You think she shouldn't even acknowledge that this happened?
No, I'm not saying that at all.
What are you saying? You're saying it's none of her business. You were seeing other women, but it is an unforgivable sin that she was flirting with another dude while you were seeing other women.
Flirting. It's not even flirting.
Let's say they were doing the mad nasty.
That's exactly.
Okay. Let's say we were doing the mad nasty. Were you doing the mad nasty?
After I found out, yeah.
Yep.
So if you want her to forgive you for that, can't you forgive her for the other thing?
She hasn't. She still brings it up.
I bring it up if he brings that up because everything coming out of his mouth is you're a hoe. Even if it could be like I'm at work and I have to go to another location for my job. He's like, oh well, I know you're gonna smash your on your way to your job to the other location. Like seriously, like
what does she need to do to get this right?
I don't even know the answer to that question.
If you don't know the answer to that question, how do you anticipate rescuing this?
I personally don't feel like we're in a good place for that. And I don't want to hold her back because I'm undecisive.
So you out?
I think I am.
That's basically what I'm getting right now.
Yeah, he's out. You know what? Out is out. And a lot of women have a hard time seeing it. But if he can't forgive you, think how bad end would be.
Exactly.
Do you see what I'm saying? It's not the end of the world if he does the right thing about that baby.
No, she's taken care of.
Don't say she's taken care of because you came in here with the wrong attitude about that baby. Yes, you did. You told me what your attitude was, and I'm telling you it was wrong.
No.
Yeah.
Just that one instance, but you can't tell me about my own kid.
No, I'm telling you about the attitude you gave me. She had other people helping you, so you weren't worried about it. And I'm telling you that is not an attitude that is appropriate for your child. Don't tell me what's up. I know. Ms. Allen, you're seeking $300. Why don't you tell me why?
The first time when I moved out of the apartment we shared into the house of my mom, I had to pay a moving company to help me move my stuff.
Do you have any
yeah, this is the bank
evidence
statement.
of that? Mr. Vizueta, what do you have to say about that?
She chose to
She chose to leave, so she should pay. Let me ask you this, are you paying child support?
Yes.
No.
Have you been ordered to pay child support?
No.
Let me go like it.
No.
How much money do you give her every month?
I give her half of my check every week.
His paycheck is solely the daycare, half of the daycare. I pay half of the daycare. I pay the food for the daycare, food for her to eat at home.
You don't
I pay for the diapers for the house. I pay for the diapers, the wipes, everything.
Exactly. You heard that?
Everything.
Nothing.
And when I ask him to contribute, I'm doing the same thing at home, but mind you, the baby's only with him for 1 day.
Right.
The baby's with me for 6.
What was the full price of the move out?
It was $500, but I'm only looking for the $300.
What was it your decision or was it mutually?
We both agreed to move out.
It was her decision. I'm still in the place.
Well, we know that, but you could have said, hey, get out.
No, she chose to leave.
Did you want her not to leave?
He packed my stuff with me.
Yeah.
Listen, Mr. Vizueta, I don't think you're a bad guy at all. Once a guy gets cheated on, there's some gizmo in their head, it just breaks. Ours might click around a little bit, but we can get it back on track. Theirs just pop. And sometimes they can never get over it. My suggestion to you is, Ms. Allen, don't pursue constant pain. He will persist in this if he can't get over it. He needs to come to you, get right, and get it together. Don't pursue it anymore because his gizmo may be broken and there's nothing you can do about it. You're a beautiful young woman. Move on and step forward. I think it was a mutual decision for her to move out. Therefore, I will award you $250, which is half of what it costs to get out of there. This matter is adjourned.
Do you think you can get past this cheating?
It's gonna take some time, I think, but maybe if we could work things out slowly, probably get there someday.
I mean, it definitely hurts because I really want my family to be together. I'm just gonna listen to the judge and, take a step back and just let him come to me. We have some good times and I'm hoping that can outweigh the past.
Okay, all right, good luck.
Thank you.